ratings for YouTube. Starts now. Go ahead.
All right. Let me get to the channel. One Piece University. This is episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, bet. Welcome to episode 5 of One Piece University. This is our second full strength stream. It's gonna be an amazing one too. Today, topic of discussion is devil fruits. We will explain how and why we're talking about devil fruits a little bit later. But first, let me get to introducing everybody. So, I'm going in order of my screen. Nobody's here, of course. First off, we have Zane. Zane, go ahead and tell the folks a little bit about yourself.
My name's Zane. You can catch me on Twitter at Daimyo Sun. And we're here to talk about our favorite devil fruits today, man. I'm excited. Ready to get to it.
For sure. All right, John Sherrod, let's hear you talk to the folks.
How we doing, family? John Sherrod on all social media. JJ, if you love me. We all know One Piece is, almost synonymous with the devil fruit. So 6 different opinions, one big topic. I'm sure it's about to be fun.
All right, cool. Preach. You got it. The floor is yours.
It's Marshall D. Preach. You can find me on Marshall D. Preach channel. And yeah, I'm excited to do these devil fruit rankings and have some fun with it.
Bet. Prince, let's hear it. He's probably still doing the tag. You good? All right, we just go with Sabo real. Sabo, let me hear you.
Yo, what's up? I'm Full Sabo. You can catch me on Twitter at full_Sabo. It's going to be a fun one because I feel like I had a good list.
All right, and when Prince gets back, I'll let him introduce himself. But I am your host, Crow, Majin Crow on Twitter, and Pirate Hunter Crow on YouTube. I'm really excited about this because we use such an interesting method to come up with the list, and I think it's going to be some good conversation today. So, once Prince is here, we'll just hop right into it. And yes, he is doing the tag so we can get some more views and some more interaction in his screen. So how was y'all fellas' day though, man? Before we, just talk a little bit before we get started.
Good. I actually got off work not too long ago, so it feels good to be off. 3-day weekend for me too. So.
Word.
Yes,
What's
sir.
Monday? What's Monday? I don't know.
What's Monday?
You just got it off. It ain't no weekend. Holiday, okay.
Oh no, I just got 3 days off this week. Yeah.
Okay.
No holidays. No holidays.
All right, man. So yeah,
Man, I work in the medical field. We doing crazy this week, boy.
medical.
Got me
You
running.
work in the
Listen,
you work in the
fellas,
medical field?
he dropped out in the 6th grade and he works in the medical field. This is a man of many lives.
You got to understand, man. Like, it's all customer service. As long as you can talk to those people, they don't even check the paperwork as long as you come at them correct. You know what I'm saying?
No, that is true though. That is true.
The facts though.
Oh, that's hard.
You got mechanics that ain't never been to automotive school, but they get your car right.
They definitely will.
Yeah, and they add like 10 other things on your list before you leave.
Oh yeah, you gonna pay that check before you walk out.
Oh, on God you are. On God you are.
But man, I don't want to stray too far from One Piece. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep everybody engaged, Chat, y'all see the list on the screen right now. I'm going to go ahead and explain how we came up with this list. So all of us, 6 of us? Yes. All 6 of us were tasked with creating a list of 15 devil fruits in 3 categories: power, usefulness, and creativity, which can also be versatility. And every devil fruit that appeared on our list was given a point. So let's say, for example, I had Luffy's fruit in power and creativity. That's 2 points. And if Zane had it in power, that would be 3 points. So, excuse me.
Okay.
Our final ranking wound up looking like this. And let's let Prince introduce himself. Go ahead.
Oh shit, my bad. I'm back. Once again at the beginning of stream, I always do YouTube shit to make sure the stream gets pushed. But hello everyone, my name is Principal Anime. I go by Principal Anime, obviously, in all platforms, including TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Even though nobody follows me on Instagram, but yeah, I'm ready for the stream. Rank Devil Fruits. It's just gonna be a lot of arguing, that's for sure. But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so for sure. All right, so yeah, every devil fruit that appeared in a certain spot was given a point. So for example, it's 6 of us. Let's say all 6 of us put Luffy in power, and one person put Luffy in creativity, which I'm pretty sure is what happened. Oh, it's not what happened. But either way, Luffy wound up getting 6 points. But our winner was Open No Me because it's so much utility with that devil fruit. But before we get into this list, I think it's imperative that we talk about some of these lists that I had to read and how interesting some of our submissions were. First of all, we're gonna start with the craziest one. Sabo. All right. I'm not, hold on, man. All right. Sabo is one of the only 2 people that did not have Luffy in any category. Him and Zane being those 2 people. But I ain't tripping about that. Sabo's top 5 most powerful devil fruits were number 5, the bird fruit, fit model phoenix, which is understandable. But once you get to number 4, the gas fruit, it's kind of like, you know?
Sorry.
Yeah, you're gonna have to explain a lot of that, Sabo.
And then we got the sand fruit for number 3. So I'm like, all right, Sabo. But this is where it gets very interesting. Number 2 is the bomb fruit. If y'all remember the guy that used to flick his boogers on people.
Not the booger fool. Oh my god. Oh.
And number 1 is the stone fruit. Pika's devil fruit.
Oh god.
I was absolutely floored when I read this. I was like, bro, this is no way. Your top 5? So I'm gonna just let Sabo explain himself a little bit because this is crazy, man.
Okay, so listen, just for everybody in the chat, I did not try and do that in any order. It was just randomly placed, not in any order. But the reason why I chose those ones as my top 5 for power is because just you gotta think about what they would have been able to do in the right hands. Like, imagine if a person imagine if Rob Lucci had the bomb fruit and fought Luffy. Would Luffy would have won that fight? With a 6 king gun with an atomic blast on top of it? Like, come on. Like, somebody smart gets a fruit, it's pretty much over. Like they said, it's about the user, not the fruit. And that goes for even maybe the jacket fruit. You never know. Like,
I will point it out though, Sabo, your like list in terms of like power, if you flipped it, it would have made so much more sense. With Marco at 1 and then the Pika's fruit at 5. You get what I'm saying? Cause like it was Marco and then who was number 4?
Number 4 was gas.
Yeah, that still kind of makes sense. And then you go from Marco all the way to Pika, but still, even though it's still like a crazy ass list, I'm not gonna lie.
So how, bro? You gotta explain how you think Pika's fruit is better than Marco's,
or any other fruit for that matter. We're talking about.
I'm not saying Pika's was
or any other.
It wasn't in any order.
Oh, it wasn't in order.
No, it wasn't in any order. That's literally just how I numbered it because I was just going and looking through and I was thinking on which devil fruits I thought was the most popular.
Bro, we got the Gura no Mi. We got Kaido's fruit and Pika. Oh.
Yeah, bro, the bomb fruit over Againu.
Oh no!
So
you can
Sabo,
explode magma.
I'm thinking Sabo, while we sit here and we going around the table, I would love to hear those specific 5. Like, I would love to see you rank them and we could see the order so we could properly clown you, you know? So.
All right. Well, number 1, definitely be the bird phoenix fruit.
Okay.
Number 2, where I know y'all probably going to completely disagree, is the bomb fruit. And that's
If-
only just because it's about the user.
Yeah, no, if used by the right person, I can see it. But still,
And then
not
number-
number 2.
And then number 3, the gas fruit. For obvious reasons, because everybody knows Caesar was literally a clown. And then number 4, we got the sand fruit. And shit, Crocodile can still be the holder because I still think he underrated. And then number 5, stone fruit. Just because the fact that Pika showed the capabilities that you could use it with, but he was literally just trash.
The only one that I think is not completely outrageous is Caesar's gas fruit.
I'd say Caesar's
Marco.
gas fruit and then
And Marco,
Crocodile's
yeah,
fruit.
Marco.
Crocodile's fruit too, because if used by the right person, even Crocodile is the right person. They didn't show hockey with him, so imagine hockey
He
now
can
with Crocodile.
drain
It's pretty
and
OP. It's
he
pretty
can
OP.
hydrate you.
All right.
Bro, crocodile's fruit literally drains all water out of your body. It's
It's like,
nasty.
yeah, that's kind of overpowered. I'm not gonna. I like the sad set for. It's just that list. When you think about what's not on the list, you're like, okay, if I didn't know nothing about One Piece and I read that list, I said those sound like some pretty powerful abilities. But then you think about Kaido and Whitebeard and everybody. That's like, wow.
How'd you not
Blackbeard.
include him, bro? Like,
Yeah,
But I respect it because a different.
It's
aspect.
different.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and it makes it interesting for sure.
I think the best segue, if we're done with the like categoried devil fruits, is to make Sabo do the first tier list.
I'm gonna hold off on that a little bit
All right, bet.
because
But Sabo, you
Prince,
first.
not Prince, Preach sent me
Ooh.
a couple extra lists, right? And I just want to know, why is Foxy's Devil Fruits on here in the underrated list? Just
Was
explain that to me.
Is that overrated? I meant underrated.
You put underrated, yeah, it's underrated. But explain to me, what do you think Foxy's fruit looks like in the hands of someone that's actually powerful?
Well, yeah, because Foxy's fruit is he can slow you down for a certain period of time. I feel like even with that, it's already at a limited use. If you put it in the right hands, you could extend the time. You could make them even slower, and I feel like that would easily come in hand. Like, imagine if you're going up against someone like King, someone who moves fast. Like, that would definitely help a lot in certain situations. And even just against regular people, slowing them down, you could just one-shot them if you're a capable fighter. That's a dope fruit.
That's true. I like that. All right, now Zane, why was
Yes, sir.
Luffy not in none of your lists?
Just because Luffy's fruit is so obviously good, and we've been all over it recently in the manga, so I was just like, I'll just do some other fruits instead
So
of.
this-
We
this
all know
has-
Luffy's fruit is broken.
So this has
Like,
nothing
it's-
to do with you being a Zoro fan, right?
No, what? Zoro don't even have a devil fruit.
I'm just making sure.
Nah.
All right. Cool.
Let me
see
ask
if
a
this-
question.
Okay, yeah, well, let's hear it.
So when I was making my list, I was trying my best to make sure I didn't have any fruits. Like if I got Kaido in one, I'm not putting them anywhere else. Was anyone else moving like that, or if you just put Kaido everywhere if you felt like it worked?
I did it with
I
one
didn't put
fruit.
Kaido.
Yeah, I think
He just
I did it with Luffy, and that's it.
I think Law's fruit was the one that appeared in the most categories
Yeah, I did Law's fruit in two.
because I had
No
Law's
other fruit though.
in different. Whoa, we got 15 in the chat. Chat, if you're watching right now, drop a like and subscribe, please. It helps a
Yes,
lot.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's right there in the top left this time, so I just made sure because we don't have to like plug and be like, oh, they're sellouts, bro. They keep plugging and ruining the goddamn stream. It's goddamn in the top left corner. You can see for yourself right there. It's a good ass reminder. So
Yeah,
yeah.
man. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, a couple more interesting things about our list. Big
Yeah,
Mom
I wanna-
was, huh?
I want to see the hottest takes that everybody had.
The thing to me is Big Mom only had 2 votes out of
Yes.
everyone. Viola had more votes than Big Mom, bro.
I had Big
The
Mom
only
in one category, yeah.
Okay.
the only thing that hurts Big Mom's fruit is that you have to be scared of the person that's using it
But I
to be
think
able to snatch their soul.
with how
Right?
she built Whole Cake Island. I mean, yeah, there's that one aspect of the fruit, the soul snatching pause, but you know, with how she does the homies, that's very powerful. You know,
Yeah, for sure. For
And I
sure.
think I put for me, I put Big Mom in creativity because I just feel like the homies is such a dope way to go with the with the soul power. And when we was in Whole Cake Island, that was just a fun time seeing all the different homies, and even though they were kind of annoying sometimes, you know, like Zeus, but
Yeah, I had
more?
her at number 3 in creative.
yeah,
Creative
same.
category.
All right, Preach, you wanted a hot take? I'll give you one right now. Luffy's fruit, in terms of usefulness, is at the bottom of the barrel in all of One Piece. I'm saying it right now.
Jesus.
Hang up
Christ.
on this man. Hang up on
Without
this man.
Luffy
What?
as the
Wait, hold
user,
up.
without Luffy as the user, I'm not talking about Gear 5. I'm talking about basic fruit. Ace said it himself at the very beginning. With Luffy himself, even if people train and do pretty well, the user matters. Luffy himself was very, very smart with how he trained and made the fruit much better. On its own, usefulness-wise, it is ass. It is garbage.
So we're
I mean,
starting
but
with
you gotta
we're
think about it.
starting with this one. This is definitely going to be a discussion then.
Yeah, no,
Yes, sir.
it is
Because
hot ass.
Luffy's fruit is ass, bro. Come on.
No. For usefulness specifically, like
But
in
you gotta
terms
think
of
about it, though.
for
That's the
for
thing.
any user, like almost 99% usefulness wise, it is garbage. I put like for creativity, I put him at number 1, and strength I put him at like top 3 or 4. But
But we met
usefulness
someone
wise,
with a similar devil fruit to Luffy, and they're literally a Yonko commander, probably the strongest one. So I mean, I think that fruit has a lot of
Nah,
potential.
bro. Even before Gear 5, I always liked Luffy's fruit a lot. It was not my favorite,
Even-
but it was probably in my top 10, top 20. Now it's like top 3.
I'm just
Even with it just being rubber alone, like I could just stand here and dunk the ball, like ego galore. What you mean useless?
You know why Luffy's fruit is so good? Is because Luffy's fruit is a perfect combination. It's offensive and then also defensive.
Yes, sir.
God of
God
God
of
of Light
Light.
said Luffy's
He
fruit
fruit
sucks
sucks.
unless you're destined to be a god.
Oh my god!
See, no, that's what I'm talking about though. Like, if you go to any normal person, like, and give Luffy's devil fruit to him, they're gonna suck with it. Even Ace was talking about it in the beginning, bro. Like when Luffy was like using his abilities, even though he was a kid, like I'll give
He
him
was
the
a
benefit
kid,
of
bro.
doubt. But like you look at him and see like what he's doing. If you give it to like a regular like 21-year-old Luffy, and like try to see him like maneuver like at first with his fruit, it's gonna be the same results, bro. It was straight ass in the beginning.
Look how much Luffy could tank. When we saw Zoro tank all that damage from Kuma, Luffy, bro, he could take so much damage, but he's still on the other side. It's not just defensive. That's what I'm saying. It's on both sides. Like most fruits are not that good. They have one special capability, and then Luffy's has you can use it for you can tank so much damage and still put an output on offense and still throw hands. Like that's and just how you said, like Luffy is so creative with it, of course, but he's obviously the best that's going to have it. But you throw most of the best characters in One Piece, they're going to use it to at least close to the ability.
See, Priest, you talked about offensive abilities and like taking in damage. That's why I put him top 3 in strength, and then creating. That's why I put him top 1. But
But
usefulness,
this is the
Well,
thing.
I'm saying all around is just a good fruit.
all around it is a good fruit. Like all around.
But think about it, you could fling yourself across the battlefield and just fight everybody. Like there's so much you could do with it, and how you said it's creative. So you have to be creative with it, but that means that you just have to be thinking differently.
And
I
then
don't
you gotta
think-
think about it. You're using Ace's word. Ace is a bomb. He's dead.
Yeah, bro, and he was a kid, bro. You can't judge it off when he's 5 years old. We saw in Enos Lobby, they just ate the fruit and started using it in the first fight.
I mean, to be fair,
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. They made him a bit worse. The giraffe shit. Oh my god, that was ass.
The
But,
chat asks where we have the Jiki no Mi, and I will. This is another note I made.
ooh,
I was the only person that put kids fruit on any list.
huh. That's
'Cause-
the kid's fruit. I mean,
I had kids fruit on creativity because he literally made a rail.
Which is more useful, kid or Luffy's?
Kid.
if you give it to anybody, kid's devil fruit is much more useful. If you give it to Luffy, either devil fruit, the what you call it, Model Nika is gonna be more useful.
I think on the surface level, kids will be easier to use for the average person. I understand what you said. Chris.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
What
I
about
didn't
you,
put,
Sabo?
I didn't even put Luffy's in useful for me. I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's that bad as you said. You said it's one of the worst.
Yeah, I
Offensive.
mean, but that's on me. But it's just nowhere near as useful. But like for the average user, but still, like compared to how Luffy uses it, that's why like Luffy's even that I think that shows Luffy's prowess as not only a devil fruit user, but like as like his battle IQ because he made that fruit work so damn well. It's just to show more of Luffy's capabilities rather than the devil fruit itself. If that makes any sense.
Isn't that with every devil fruit though?
I mean, there's some that the devil fruit enhances the user and not the user enhances the devil fruit in a lot of cases.
Like the way Crocodile said, like how you just anyone could use a devil fruit even if it looks trash. You just got to know how to use it.
Yeah. I mean, one of the few cases is Doflamingo. That's another good one. And that's why he's on here. The Ito no Mi.
For
number 8.
usefulness, I put Doflamingo at the top.
Top. Okay. Wait, who did I put? Oh, I put Barto at the top for usefulness.
I put Doflamingo at the top for most creative.
Barto had 2 votes, by the way.
I mean, to be fair though, like in terms of
I
creativeness,
was thinking about Bardo.
objectively speaking, it has to be Luffy because it's the most imaginative and like like it's only limited by imagination, which Luffy has no limit of. So in that state, or like in general, with like the most ridiculous fruit in terms of creativity, it has to be number 1. Right?
I like that.
I put Doflamingo for usefulness just because there's just such a broad variety that you could do with it. Like he was Spider-Maning through Dressrosa.
Oh my god,
He
yeah.
did Birdcage. So there's such a good variety where it's like you could, even if you're not strong, you can still find a dope way to use it. But overall,
You can use people as puppets, literal
yeah.
puppets.
He had a clone.
Self.
Yeah, he had a
And
clone.
Even the string clone,
Yeah.
that was very unique. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
He
so
was
how do
he was the
y'all
most creative with it.
how do y'all feel about Sugar's fruit making the top 10?
Ooh.
For which category?
It was the dominant. It made the top 10 in overall votes, but the most dominant
Oh,
category it was in was creativity.
okay.
I had it
Y'all
for
twisted
usefulness.
I got mixed feelings about it because like
I think Sugar's fruit is broken, bro. Like if you think about
Absolutely broken.
yeah, because the fact that you could be, it's not immortal, but you could be eternally youthful.
Yeah, she hasn't aged since she got the fruit.
There's so many side effects of it that are just so broken.
You're basically getting away with murder because every time you use it on somebody, everybody forgets about who that
Y'all-
person was.
Y'all picking that fruit as a top 10 says a lot about y'all. I'm just being honest.
It's pretty creative, though.
What you got to say about that, Sabo?
Man, it wasn't on any of mine because it's really not that great. Like that's the only thing she can really do. Like
That's y'all
They call
being
her
villains.
Dressrosa, bro.
Okay, and another one that barely missed the cut. It had 2 votes. As you can see, 3 was the hobby on me. I had his own creativity, and so did Sabo in versus, which is the same thing. The castle fruit.
oh, is
Completely
that
forgot about it.
what's his name?
Veggie.
Veggie.
Beige.
Yeah, that's actually not that bad. That's actually interesting.
He put the whole team in him.
yeah,
Pause.
you
Major pause. Hold
pull
on.
anything out of his body at anything. Like
That was a creative one, bro. He
I
got a
think-
whole army with him.
I think just because it's defensive, people will forget about it. Like I completely forgot about beige fruit.
Me too.
So I'm trying to go over notable snubs before we continue. You know what I'm saying?
What y'all think about while you looking through that? I put Chopper as a top 5 for creative because I'm like, he pop a perk, he turned into something. He could like, just depending on the circumstances, he got all types of forms. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
but maybe that's only good with him not being a human.
I think
Yeah,
that's
and it's only good too with him having the rumble.
I'm saying pop a perk, man. I want to see what them other zones do when they eat them noodles.
Like
Hey,
if he
and
didn't have that, I don't know what it would be.
But he had like
Another-
3 or never mind. He used those. Yeah. Mhm.
Well, it was 2 votes for Perona as well. She barely missed it.
I don't understand why didn't nobody put the brush fruit and usefulness. Like, you can literally draw anything into existence.
Yeah, it's an underrated one.
You talking about Conjuro?
Yeah, Conjure.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Piranha's was overpowered too. Like, she took out all the Straw Hats, and then the only one was Usopp.
Yeah, because he's oh my god.
So can we talk about how Usopp defeated 2 users of a OP broken devil fruits? That's crazy.
He
That's
is
the
the
boy.
anti-hacks machine.
Anti-hacks machine, bro. God Usopp.
Then him and Chopper tag team another devil fruit in Alabasta.
Yeah,
Not no OP.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
that dog cannon.
Isn't that like objectively the worst devil fruit in One Piece history?
Which one?
Is it that one or is it the Tanuki one, the one that is with Tama at the beginning of Wano, the little teapot?
Thomas fruit is ass too. I'm not gonna lie.
Not Thomas.
I know, but I know while we talking about it, I do not like that devil fruit, bro.
Yeah, any arc outside of Wano, it would have been just useless.
It was for plot convenience, literally.
Literally, bro.
It was good plot convenience, but it was definitely plot convenience. We can't lie.
All right, we're gonna do one more notable snub. I think that the venom fruit was snubbed, and I didn't even put it. Only person that put it was Sabo. You know, that's kind of crazy to me. But
Sabo was thinking with the other side of his.
right.
I was thinking about putting it in strength, but I don't know. I just feel like the fruits I put are stronger.
Didn't he put it? Okay, that's black. He put it in creativity as well. That's crazy. He didn't even put it in strength. You know, he had the bomb fruit instead.
This boy Crow's snubbed 2 of my snubs, which were
I didn't look.
Cat's devil fruit. Cat's devil fruit is definitely a snub for this list, and then Bartos devil fruit.
Is Cat's devil fruit not in here?
No, it's not.
No, it lost to Sugar. Sugar was the one that got rid of Cat.
And then Bartolomeo's devil fruit's not even on here either, and that's a good ass fruit.
Any fruit that can be eaten is an instant counter.
Yeah, bro. Cat's devil fruit has to be in here. Come on now.
It was a great.
I didn't make the list with my opinion. I made the list with the votes. You feel me?
The votes.
Wait, whose fruit?
He can create mochi out of nothing and start doing. Bro, all the stuff that he did was crazy, bro. He created bombs and just a bunch of crazy different techniques with it.
Yeah.
Every one of my fruits are better.
Ain't no way. All right.
I swear, every single one of them.
I mean, Zane had a fire list. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so we gonna start ranking.
Yeah, we can get to it.
All right, so we'll have Sabo start because he had the most controversial fruits in the first place. All right, so this is the tier list we got. So we got the Magu no Mi, we got the Gura no Mi, we got Viola's or Violet's devil fruit. We don't have a picture of a fruit, so we're just gonna use her like doing the whole the turkey face or whatnot. Obviously, Gomu no Mi, Sugar's fruit. This is, I believe, Enel's fruit, and then Aokiji's fruit, Hiei no Mi, Hana no Mi, Ito no Mi, and then obviously, last but definitely not least, Ope no Mi. So, Sabo, this is your tier list, man. You direct, I'll put them at wherever you want them.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to get so I can actually see that. Let's go ahead and put. All right, we definitely going to have to put the string fruit at S.
I mean, there's no S. There's 10 to 1. It's like yeah. I feel like S tiers and shit.
I just seen the colors and I was just like.
All right, so I guess we can start with Ito. Where do you want to put it?
At number 1.
Number 1? Okay. All right. Low-key give an explanation too, because Ito at 1 is crazy.
Yeah, like Doflamingo literally showed like he can literally trap like anybody in any vicinity that he wishes and enforce it with. We don't know if he really did enforce Haki or not, or if his strings is really just that strong that they could not break through it. Like he makes strings
What if
that
they're
is
a Logia?
boards.
I mean, we do know the counter, and it's buggy, but yeah.
And Logia. They can just slip through.
I mean, to be fair, Sabo was a Logia, but I'm pretty sure like he could have gotten out, but he just didn't want to.
Bro, he could have just
Yeah.
burned the strings, bro.
True. All right.
Nah.
Okay. Sabo, what devil fruit you want to put next?
Let's go with, just because I'm going to go off the user, let's go with the Hobby Hobby.
Oh my god.
Okay. Also, Evan, thank you for subscribing. Okay, Hobby no Me number 2.
Yeah.
Okay, them Dress Rosa boys up there. All right. Maybe low key biased, but who knows? All right, let's keep going. There's one more Dress Rosa boy right here, but I don't know where you're gonna put it.
You already placed it?
Yeah. I put Hobby at number 2.
Yeah, the stream is a little behind. You gonna see it a little later, so you can just go ahead.
Yeah, just keep going.
I
I'll
just,
put
went,
it.
I just went backwards and I just took a screenshot of the list. I should have did that earlier. So,
Oh god. All right. What fruit you want to do next?
all right. Then my last one for number 1, I'm about to go with Luffy's fruit, Sun God Nika.
All right. So it's tied for first with the Ito no Mi.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then what about the rest? So there's the Magu no Mi. So there's Akainus, Whitebeards, Violas, Enels, Aokijis, Robins, and Laws.
All right. I'm going to we're going to go Nails, Gura, and Goro or Gura, and then Whitebeard at number 2 also.
Okay.
And I'm putting a Akainus at number 3 just because, like, everybody think he ain't got a counter, but, like, it's obvious that Akoji, like, literally held back. So I'm also going to put the Hiei number at number 2.
A man that
At number
lost his
2?
leg was holding back.
That makes complete
That
sense.
made no sense.
What are you talking about, bro? He just lost his leg, bro. He didn't try. If he tried completely, all his limbs would be gone. But he didn't, so that's why he only lost one leg. Oh, I can't believe that. Okay. All right, let's continue.
And then we're going to put Viola's also at number 3.
Okay. All right, I'll go over this list with you, but as of right now, you're putting the Ito no Mi at the same tier as the Gomu Gomu no Mi. Hobby no Mi is the same tier as these 3 overpower, and then the Magu Akainu's Devil Fruit at the same as Viola.
Correct.
Okay. Last two. Okay, Hana and Ope.
All right, so Robin's is definitely a 4. Like, I guess I'll put Robin's and Laws is equal. I would say, like, Law. Everybody think Law is cold with his stuff, but like all he really doing is teleporting, like, and just making shit up as he go. Like,
That's hating.
Bro, this is straight hater activity.
Bro, did you see what he did to Big Mom?
It has to be hater activity at this point. Dude, come on.
Did you see what he did to Big Mom?
yeah,
need a
That's
law
all I
to
have to say.
kid because of Kid.
So, Sabo, I want to remind
Oh,
you
God.
that Law's fruit is so good, he was able to imitate another fruit's ability. He was able to imitate Corazone's fruit's ability.
Actually, Justin,
And Bogey's.
why didn't he solo Big Mom then?
He say he making up stuff as he go.
All right, so 4, and then you put in the Ope Numi at 4 too.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a quick question. What would the Mary on Me be if it was on this list?
Sadly, it would honestly be at a 3.
Oh my, get the fuck
It would
out
have
of
to
here.
be right under the Magu no Mi, right?
It would be the same as the Magu.
No, it has to be right
No.
under, bro. Like objectively
No,
speaking,
wait,
it has
I'm
to
going
be.
off the
Wait.
order. I'm going off.
Am
the
I
order right
tripping?
now.
or is Law's fruit next to Robin's fruit?
You are not tripping. That is actually what Sabo put.
What is happening?
Okay, chat, if there's any of you who are witnessing this madness right now, please type it in the chat what you think of this tier list. Because as of right now, you can clearly see our opinions about it. It's pretty... Okay, I can't even speak, bro. This tier list is just out of this world. So, okay.
He on your ass, Sabo.
I'm not even on his ass, bro.
Bro,
I'm
Sabo,
on my
you gotta
own
be
ass.
trolling, bro.
You gotta be. There's no way. There's no way.
That's crazy, man. All right, man, we can
Oh,
just
he's dead ass.
let's keep-
He is
Yeah,
actually
he's
dead
10
ass.
toes. He's 10 toes, bro. I like
He's 10 toes. Okay.
I'm not backing down.
Okay. All right. Let's reset this tier list. Let's look at it one more final time. I'll review it. He got the Ito and the Gomu Gomu no Mi at number 1. He put 4 fruits that are tied for second. Hobby, the Guro and the Goro, and then the Hie no Mi. Then we got the Magu no Mi, the same as Viola's fruit at number 3. And then tied for 4th is arguably the best devil fruit in One Piece, and the Hana no Mi. That's a great tier list, Sabo. Good job. Oh my god. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Let's reset this back. All right. Who's gonna be next?
I just
You?
go ahead. You can go ahead. Yeah, I was I got away, but you can go ahead, man.
John?
Oh, so y'all want me? I mean, so I'm over here trying to look at this list, trying to figure out why we got 10 tiers, we got 10 fruits. I'm just gonna do 1 through 10.
Yeah, no. That's what
what I
the
thought it was,
original thing was. Yeah. But Sabo had 4 fruits tied at that same place. So,
Hey, it was like them wasn't barely any of them I picked, so I was just like,
so you just randomly put. Okay. Bro, this is too funny, man. I swear. Okay, John, go ahead. Before I just
Sabo,
start
you
bursting
quality,
laughter.
you quality as always, brother. For real. So I'm gonna go 10 up. Number
Mhm.
10, I'm putting sugar. Number 9, I'm putting Viola, because I don't want neither one of those fruits. Like, I don't want to know what people are thinking. And I told y'all picking sugar on this list is like a detriment to y'all character. I'm just speaking on it. As I'm looking at this list, like I'm just imagining me every day. Like I'm hot already by myself, so I don't want Akainu. I'm putting him number 8. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Let's see. I just to kill the dead air, I got Luffy at 1 just because I'm like, yo, I'm a short dude, so if I could just be rubber, I'm not a short dude no more. So boom. I'm walking around like a giant every day. I'm gonna figure out how to awaken for real. I'm looking at Robin as number 2 because if you could have your hands attached to your hands, do you really ever got to leave your bed? You could just, just imagine, do what you want to do all from one spot. That's just how I visualize it. Let's see. I'd much rather be cold than hot, so give me Aokiji at number 3. Whitebeard is the one that's making me pause. Like, to have earthquakes would be dope, but like, just imagine you just bang your hand while you sleep, and next thing you know, you in the abyss somewhere. Like, that's the one that's throwing me off.
Yo, what?
No way.
You sleep, and then like you having a bad dream, you fighting somebody, and then you just like throw your hand, and then next thing you know, you falling down your own earthquake. Y'all ain't
Bro
gotta
splitting the earth in his dreams.
Okay.
Y'all gotta think about these things, man.
Bro, if this
Let's
stream don't
see.
go viral, I swear to God.
Man,
So where's
putting-
Whitebeard's?
man, he's like, I'm gonna put him at 5. Like,
Okay.
it's a lot of good, it's a lot of bad on everyday terms.
All right.
I want Enel's kind of high, like to
Mhm.
be able to just hold on. I need to get on the stream. I got to see what my numbers is looking like. But
Is this creativity, strength, or just our overall favorite fruits in a row?
I mean, it's a mix of everything. For right now, John's doing it based off
Okay.
of everyday life. outside
okay.
of One Piece. So
Hey man, I ain't gonna be in no final war no time soon. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta apply it to me. Law, I'm gonna put him right above Whitebeard. Do I got my 4 spot taken?
the you can put the Ope Ope no Mi at number 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So only
So
things left are 6 and 7, and then it's Doflamingo and L.
I want Enel over Doflamingo.
Okay. So at 6 is Enel, and at 7 is Doflamingo. I'm not gonna lie. In terms of like One Piece, like a tier list, it's not. There's definitely some definitely out of place fruits for sure, but it's not bad. Definitely better than
I mean, I
Sabo.
just imagine if I'm not Law and I don't have that knowledge that he has, can I really work that fruit how he works it? You know.
That is a good
But
point. That is a good point.
if I'm 7 years old and I get a rubber fruit, I could just imagine almost anything from that point. That's my thought process.
All right, fair. So, chat or stream, whether you're viewing later on or you're viewing right now, you can take a look at John's tier list. You can rate it what you think, opinions, your thoughts. As of right now, I think I can agree with and speak for almost everybody. Well, almost, because there's one person that will disagree. But I think this is an objectively better tier list than Sabo's tier list. And Crow put it at a 4 out of 10. But
Wasn't better than mine.
but we'll move. We'll move. All right. Who wants to go next?
I'll go ahead and knock
I can
this
go.
out. Oh, you can go ahead, Zane.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
No, you got it. You said you
All right,
wanted
man.
to do it last time, so you got it.
All right.
All right, Crow. Go ahead.
So off the flop, number 10, I'm doing Whitebeard. I think that's the most overrated fruit in One Piece, honestly.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Oh,
Bro, it's
I can see where
literally,
this
bro,
is going.
You're cracking the air like,
I
wow,
can't-
whoop you fucking do, bro.
You ain't wrong.
Bro, what?
Hey,
Bro, I don't
hey,
like that.
John gassed himself up in the chat.
I don't speak what I know. I don't speak what I know.
I know Oda said that. I mean, I know Sengoku was shitting his pants when he said he has the power to destroy the world, but I don't think he even has that. It's a cool dope fruit, but I think it's severely overrated.
Do you see what
think it's
Blackbeard
hyperbole?
did? Do you see what Blackbeard did right when he got it?
Yeah, but that's Marineford. It's not that big of a highlight, you know.
But I was
You
his
think it's a
first time using
hyperbole
it,
or
though.
what?
All right, I think it was a hyperbole, but I think that he would have to travel to every single island and like spend like a couple days destroying them. Like he made it seem like he can just sit in one spot and do a big ass earthquake and destroy the world. That's not the case. That's that's just hyping it up. You feel me? So
You ain't wrong. If Whitebeard was really about it, he would have just shut up and punched Marineford.
right, he could have. That art should have been 30 minutes if he could have really destroyed the world with it. But yeah, after that, I got Sugar at number 9. It was a good run, Sugar, but you weren't gonna last too long on here. Viola, actually, no. I'm gonna hold off Viola. I'm gonna put Aokiji at number 8 because I mean it's cold. Good job. In the One Piece world, being able to bike across the ocean is very fun, but I don't want that. It's just ice, bro. So at number 7, I'm going with Viola. I think an awakened Viola fruit can see the future like Katakuri could. Number 6, oh boy, Robin at number 6. And number 5 is the Magu Magu. What is that blue fruit I'm looking at right now? That's not on my list yet. What is that?
An else fruit.
I know. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like that fruit. Put that next at number 4. All right. This is where it's gonna get kind of interesting, Nah, me personally, I know the Gear 5 hype was all cool and all that, but at the end of the day, it's still rubber. Put Luffy at number 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too big on the rubber fruit. And Kaido is number 2.
Kaido's not on here.
Kaido didn't make it. Yes,
No.
I thought. What?
He's not on here.
Bro,
What
how,
I'm
how, does,
missing?
how is Kaido not on here though?
He's not on here. He's
Kaido
not
has
on
the
here.
best devil fruit.
He's not
Did
on
I-
here.
Kaido has the best devil fruit, probably.
Kaido
Did I
has
say something
Detail,
wrong?
bro.
Midstream realization, but Kaido is in fact not in this tier
Bro.
list.
The best devil fruit. You left out the best devil fruit out of the top 10.
Nobody
Okay,
wants to be
fellas.
Bro put sugar over Kaido.
Bro, I didn't do no. I didn't do that. I'm gonna explain why Kaido was on this list. John didn't put Kaido in number 1 category. Sabo didn't put Kaido at all. I didn't have Kaido at all either.
I think I put Kaido in strength, if I'm not wrong.
You put Kaido in strength. I think Kaido probably should have been number 10. All right, but you know we in too deep right now.
Nah, but we put Viola instead. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job.
We in too
We
deep
really know
right
our
now.
One Piece devil fruits, bro. Hey, this title, this thumbnail is totally legit. We should totally be calling the shots, especially.
I
for
think
this.
that's my apologies. One Piece University, you know, teachers make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
Hey,
We
class
all
dismissed, bro. Hey.
Kaido got history for being the only anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you gotta think about it. If Kaido don't awaken his fruit, then he's just a fish. He's a magic carp. So I don't think he should be on the list anyway.
Bro.
I feel like that's
Come
just
on
an
now.
excuse because we messed up.
Momo, bro, you gotta look at what about Momo, bro?
Bro, but Momo got a fake devil fruit. He got Vegapunk took the already awakened devil fruit and made a copy of it. If he wouldn't have done that with the already awakened
That
fruit, it
doesn't make
probably would've-
sense, bro. That doesn't-
Bro, we going on the tiers of shit that we don't even understand at this point. Like, God damn.
All right, what is that? That's who are the last two?
Ito,
Luffy and Law,
Ito,
right?
Dofi.
Oh my god, I thought I
Dofi
already
Law.
put Dofi, bro. Look, put
No.
Dofi at 3 and put Luffy at 2.
All right, and then Law 1.
Yeah, Law is the best devil fruit in One Piece. I don't know what y'all talking about. If I'm a doctor, I mean, if I'm not a doctor and I get Law's devil fruit, I'm just gonna learn the body. You feel me? It's not that complicated.
Wait,
And I don't-
so
Huh?
Law's devil fruit is better than Kaido's?
Yes.
That I can agree with.
I don't know.
Why didn't he beat him? Why didn't he beat
Why-
him?
Bro, why did Luffy beat Kaido?
What medical book are you going to read that's going to teach you how to switch personalities?
I mean, they say when you eat a devil fruit, you get the knowledge of the fruit, you know?
Oh,
Nah, Law's fruit is cold, but I feel like Kaido's just crazy, bro. Like you don't even have to. The scales are so good that you don't even have to do anything. You just stand there and tank everything.
Yeah, until he fights Shanks and Shanks one-shots him. But until then, you know, he just fighting bombs. Who has he fought that has some real... He fought one person with advanced
Luffy.
hockey. Exactly.
He fought Moria.
Oh my god! And when he actually,
Yeah, Moria conquered
you
Clash.
wilding out right now because we know Kaido's top 5. He's fought all of them. There's Rocks.
bro,
There's
I'm
Roger.
saying,
There's
in a
Whitebeard.
real fight, he didn't fight those. He didn't fight those people. In a
Kaido's
real
devil
fight,
fruit was so
That's
good
how
that he had the old Big Mom for life.
bro. We talking big mom, bro. Listen, answer me this question: who did he actually have like a death to the death fight with that gave him a real run? That was actually a notable guy.
Fought
Odin,
everybody.
Everybody.
He
All
fought
of
Big
them.
Mom, bro.
bro. Big Mom is a bomb. She didn't even use Koku's hockey versus Kid in Law.
Because she thought they was
Luffy,
scrubs.
fought
They in.
Zoro, Big Mom.
Luffy
Shanks.
and Zoro
Odin.
are up and coming.
Oh, Odin, bro. What are you talking about?
Odin was
Oda had to
exactly.
save
That's the
Law
thing.
and Kid.
All right, while we argue, Chad, this is
Oh
the
my
perfect
God.
time to look at Crow's tier list and say anything good or bad about it, whatever
But this
you
is
want.
the thing. He hasn't had a real fight. He might have clashed with Shanks. He might have clashed with them guys. He obviously wasn't his prime when he fought Roger and Rocks and all them. I'm talking prime Kaido. He might have clashed with Shanks. He clashed with Big Mom. But a real fight, it was just Odin and now Luffy. You feel me? So if he had a real fight with Shanks or even Mihawk, I would think it would have been no Wano with Kaido involved. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, come on now.
That's a Mickey
I mean-
Mouse title.
But look, it's not just about like just the strength too. It's like he could do just so much. He could fly, and there's just so much to it, not just power wise.
But yeah, this is the thing. Kaido's fruit has like 7 different abilities. He has fire, lightning, clouds, all that, whatever. But we're not talking about Kaido for that because somehow it was omitted from the list. Maybe that's you can blame me, you know. but
You could go hybrid mode, walk into a bank, bash everybody's head, grab some cash and walk out. Get
But if
shot a
I'm
million
Now we
times.
using
and
John
nothing will
logic.
happen.
Rob,
You can
walk
blow up a
into a
mountain
bank.
with a single blast could take out a
But
mountain.
if I'm law, I don't even gotta walk into the bank. I just do room and shambles, and I got the money in my whip. You
Why
feel
are
me?
we talking about robbing
Don't you have
banks
to
with
see it?
devil fruits?
I don't think you
Why
have to
not?
see it.
Why not?
Dragon, bro. Why are we even talking about? It's a dragon. That's the hardest shit ever.
Bro, law's fruit's better than Kaido's, bro.
Bro, just the fact that it's a dragon makes it better than all the other fruits.
Is that so? Because
It's that simple, bro. Like,
that's true. I can't even argue that.
It is that simple, bro.
I can't even
it's
argue
not
that.
even that deep. Like, what about power and everything? It's like all around, it's just the best.
All right, we need to put on the stream somewhere Kaido's fruit is a interim top 2 fruit. All right, that was omitted from the list, and that's my fault. But I still think Law's fruit is better than Kaido's. Though.
All right,
The only
that's fair.
person deep by himself with his fruit is that snot-nosed dude that was underneath Doflamingo.
Oh my god, why are you hating on Law? Is it because Sabo ain't make the cut at all? You ain't even put Sabo on your list. you ain't even put him ever on your list.
All right, I put in the top left. Viewers, everyone watching, we forgot Kaido because we stupid. So I just keep it there for now.
Put it in the comments, bro.
Yeah, put it in the comments. Roses be like, where the fuck is Kaido at? He was talking about Viola and fucking sugar in this goddamn tier list, but not Kaido. Wow,
Giant dragon.
a giant
Hey,
dragon versus
Sugar.
looking into the mind of a pervert, which is much more strong.
Hey, I mean, listen, let's not hate on Viola's fruit. Now,
She can create projectiles with her tears.
That's
Nah,
hockey,
in real life,
bro.
Yolo's
Bro.
fruit is nasty.
It is.
That is literally advanced. I mean, observation hockey. You just eat a fruit and you got it. You feel me?
Yeah. All right, let's reset this list without Kaido in it, and let's go to the next person. Who's next?
All right, I'll go this time.
All right, Zane, you, give me what you got. Pause.
All right, I got the Gomu Gomu no Mi at number 10.
All right. That's a
Aight.
very
I'm
rough, rough
just,
start.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay, not a rough start anymore. All right.
I have Robin's fruit at number 10.
Okay. All right.
Just
I like that.
in real life, it would be amazing to use because you could do a lot more things that you wouldn't be able to now because you can sprout limbs anywhere you want. But I don't know. I just don't. Not interested in that fruit very much. At number 9, I have Viola's fruit.
Okay.
Just because in real life, if you had that in real life, I mean, you're a god. Honestly, you can read minds. You can predict what people are going to do if you use it correctly. And yeah, I think it's an overall decent fruit.
All right. Crow said, shout out to Crow for forgetting Kaido. Shout out.
Hey, shout out to my boy. At number 8, I have Sugar, just because it's absolutely broken. And the best part about it is it's basically free immortality. Well, aging-wise. But still, like, if you can avoid danger, then you're good with that fruit. And, I mean, if you ever don't like anybody, you can just touch them and they'll be gone forever. Nobody will even know. Be a menace with it. And then at number 7, I have Doflamingo's fruit. It's versatile, it's very strong, and it's very useful. But I kind of went off strength more than anything else after this. So, I was at number 7. So, at number 6, I have Aokiji's fruit. Aokiji's fruit in real life and in One Piece is pretty much broken if you use it correctly. Like, I mean, he was squaring off with Whitebeard for a little bit. I mean, he didn't really do much, but he was able to dodge Whitebeard's attack. And you can cross the sea just by walking over it in One Piece. That's like the biggest buff you can have. You can just freeze the sea if you're fighting on the sea, or if you're about to fall into the sea, just freeze it real quick. You basically have no weaknesses. In One Piece, at least. Actually, in real life, too. You're a god in real life. At number 5, I have Oh no. At number 5, I have Anel's fruit. Like, do I even have to explain why that's there?
Nah.
Pretty much god of the storms, god of the skies. And it boosts your observation hockey like immensely. Imagine if someone like Rayleigh had that fruit. My God.
Probably should just
It'd be
say Mihawk.
disgusting. Or Mihawk, honestly. Clairvoyant.
He needed for
It's
to
true.
compete with Shanks, but yeah, go ahead.
And then at number 4, I have the Gomu Gomu no Mi. The only reason I have the Gomu no Mi so low is how much it takes to achieve greatness with it. Like, not everybody's gonna have a will like Luffy's, if we're being real. That's why he's the only one that's been able to awaken it in 800 years. So it takes a very specific person to be able to use that fruit effectively. So I'm gonna have that at number 4. At number 3, you know I had to put it there, boy. The Magma God.
God.
The Magu Magu no Mi, boy. The most offensively potent devil fruit in the entire series. Said by Oda himself.
Poop.
Gotta be top 3.
Chat for
At least, bro.
for context, Zane thinks that Aka Inu is as strong as every Yonko, and like he's a high Yonko level character. So I'm just putting it out there so y'all can know why he got that. But keep going, bro.
Kill.
What is that something you can argue? Like,
No. I'm not arguing that. I just want them to know why you like the fruit a lot.
Because we know your
okay.
stance, but they don't know your stance. So
okay. And at number 2, I have the Opi Opi no Mi. Just because it is absolutely broken in the series and in real life. The usefulness, the creativity, and the strength of it is just like impossible to beat or counter in any way, honestly, without hockey. So in real life, if you use that fruit in real life, boy, you could basically do anything.
hey, John said Peckham's fruit quality, not gonna lie.
For Aka Inu.
Oh my God. That is buffoonery.
We play all day, baby.
Hey, I almost had Peckham's man, the egg dude, and the
I was thinking
creativity
about
list.
him.
Bro,
I forgot his name.
Fruit did Baron
Tamago.
It's an egg zone.
Egg Zone.
And then
I forgot what his name.
oh yeah,
A weird one.
his fruit's kind of broken too.
But didn't he
He
come back
rebirthed
to life?
himself? Yeah.
Turn
He
into a
basically
full
can't die, bro.
Okay.
Bro,
Go ahead,
he's
Zane.
what we thought Marco would do, but in a much grosser version.
But that's another one. How's Marco not on this list?
Marco was like he had like 2 votes, bro. I think 2 or 3 votes.
Yeah, I didn't vote for Marco.
Yeah, you gotta think about it now. Zane didn't have nothing. Not Zane. Sabo's list kind of messed up a lot of people that should have made it. You feel me?
Pika's fruit. Pika.
Yeah.
At number 1, I have Whitebeard. Just because if I had Whitebeard's fruit, I'm ruling the entire planet with an iron fist. I don't care who it is.
You're a villain, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm a villain with that fruit for sure. You don't give me what I want, I'm blowing up the entire Earth. I don't care.
How does that help you though? If you blow up the Earth, like, are you like you're?
It helps more people if I don't do it, so I can achieve anything I want by just saying I'm gonna do it.
This man population control.
This man is
Nobody is throwing hands. If you throw hands with me, it's a death sentence.
all right.
Every
So
time.
stream. If you're watching later or watching now, go ahead and rate Zane's tier list. And let us know how it is. Good, bad, shit, amazing, whatever.
Y'all say anything's blasphemous on here?
That's a good list. I'm not gonna lie.
In my opinion, it's not a bad list. It's not a bad list.
You know my stance on Whitebeard's fruit. I think it's very overrated. So I would have it number 1, but it's a good list overall.
You are a white beard hater, sir.
I mean, he did just sit back and watch everybody die before he decided to do something painful. But,
Hey, the same thing that Marco did in
I-
Wano.
Facts. You see where he got it from, you know. So you feel me?
My
But,
son.
Let me ask about one more snub, if you will. Ain't nobody put Buggy but me?
Preach had Buggy on his
In like a underrated list, not in like an actual list.
Yeah,
I'm
y'all
like,
I
don't-
feel
Buggy
like
be
it's not going to be a
crazy.
good fruit until it's awakened.
If it's
Yeah.
ever awakened.
But Boogie's
Listen,
fruit is cool though.
If he can manipulate other people and cut them up, it's over with.
it's just gonna be a part of Law's fruit. So yeah.
All right. Who's next?
I could go next.
All right, Preach, go ahead.
So at number 10 we have Robin.
Okay.
Robin, like, it's pretty good, and you can also think about it where I remember when she was snapping necks, and when I first saw that, bro, I was like, that's crazy. When she just twists somebody's neck and snap it.
Instant kill.
The Shadow Clones was cool too, but overall, I feel like it's the worst one. Number 9, Sugar. It's a versatile fruit, but I don't know. Like, I feel like if I had it, I wouldn't want it over the other ones. Viola, number 8. Like, you could read minds. That's overkill right there. Like, if you could read minds, you could easily do a lot with that. She had, I forgot what it was, like how far it was, but it was like the full island radius that she could see all throughout Dressrosa.
She could see from the middle of Dressrosa all the way to the Thousand Sunny on, I think, the
Yeah,
west
bro.
side.
That was crazy, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was observation hockey type of stuff. That was crazy. Number 7, Elkiji. I feel like, yeah, because with Elkiji, it's like you could traverse the world. It's cool, but I feel like as far as strength wise, the next ones are all better. But it would be a fun fruit to have though. Number 6, I have Akainu. Like we said, it's the most potent fruit offensively, and I like that because it's like if you're someone like Akainu, you want something that you could use for combat, and so it's distinctively for that, and I like that because a lot of these fruits, they are versatile, but the fact that you have this one where it's just straight up going to kill people, you could just blow shit up, and it's like a really good fruit for his character and for anyone else that wants to use it like that. At number 5, I have Doflamingo, and the reason why is because but if I had Doflamingo's fruit, that's the ultimate villain fruit. If you want to take over the world, I feel like Doflamingo's fruit is the best fruit. You could use the strings to control people, and even like the bird cage, but that was just overpowered. What else could he do with it? I'm trying to think.
String clones. There was
String
manipulating
clones, yeah,
people.
but that was crazy too. Yeah, just overall.
Can't you revive yourself?
Yeah, he was able to heal himself.
Use clouds to fly.
And the way he moves around, like where he's like Spider-Maning through the city, bro, that's just the most fun fruit to have if you're a villain. Number 4, Whitebeard. Just is overpowered, bro. Like, Crow, you were going crazy on Whitebeard's fruit, man. Like, this fruit, I feel like it could destroy the world, to be honest. Because if you're, especially in the One Piece world, if you're talking about, like, there's so much islands, you're just creating tsunamis left and right, bro. That's going to destroy the world.
I respect it. Not the fruit,
and even like
your stance. Yeah.
Even Blackbeard too, bro. Like we saw Blackbeard just right when he used it. I mean, you would expect it to be difficult to use, and maybe he learned it from observing Whitebeard. But I just feel like the way that they're setting it up, Oda's going to give him one of the best fruits, and we haven't even seen the half of what it could be. But at number 3, I have NL. NL's fruit, bro. When I first saw NL's fruit, I thought it was the most broken in the series at that time, and it's like he could basically teleport or at least move so fast where it's like close enough to teleporting. He's a Logia, right? You can't even touch him without certain things, and then it's like, bro, like NL's fruit is just crazy. Like if it wasn't for Luffy being rubber, he would have destroyed the whole world. Number 2, I have Law. I mean, it's just a classic fruit. It's one of the best. It's just versatile too. Like you could do we even saw in the recent fight with Big Mom where he was going crazy. Like He had the sound barrier, and I feel like with Doflamingo, how he said that he wants Lost Fruit to take over. Like you could use it for a lot of stealth missions too. Like if you can surround certain things in silence, and then you can teleport. Like I feel like Lost Fruit is just good for certain situations. You can also use it for fighting. There's just so much you could do with it. Like even the internal damage that he used, just all around. Room, it's just the coolest abilities. And then number 1, we have Luffy, of course. And for me, I feel like Luffy's, besides, I mean, Doflamingo's, like if I was a villain, I would want to have that one. But just going out through my day, I would want to have Luffy's fruit, because Luffy's fruit, bro, that has to be the most fun fruit out of all of them. If I could slingshot myself across, I would be using all the rubber moves that he used. He's just so creative with, like, he has the UFOs and just a bunch of cool different moves, and he can just throw hands when he needs to. Gear 5 is like ridiculous, bro. If it wasn't for Gear 5, it would be lower, but yeah, Gear 5 definitely puts it at the top, bro. That was just so fun to watch, man. So that's my list.
All right, we've seen the list. Everybody in the stream and or watching the stream later on, rate Preach's list. Let us know if it's good, trash. Preach one time for us. Say Gorosei real quick.
Gorosei?
All right, that's what John wanted to hear.
That's how you say it? Bro, no, I get shit on for my pronunciation.
I think John's not shitting on you. He's like saying, because you say like Loki Asian and shit. I think that's what he was like explanation.
The way I said Aokiji. I used to say Aokiji for the longest time.
Oh, I say Aokiji.
So how do y'all say Akainu? Because everybody say I said it wrong.
I say Akainu.
Bro, I don't know. I just be saying like whatever is at the time, bro. Akainu.
I say
Akainu. It's two different words, Aka and Inu, so I don't put them together. But a lot of people put it together, so I don't know.
All right, and then yeah. All right, I guess last but not least, it's my turn for the.
That was a good list, by the way.
Yeah, it was a good list.
Probably.
You and Zane, I think, have the most reasonable list.
Oh, by the way, actually, can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
2 fruits that, like, I just want to bring these up because Marco's fruit, I feel like, should be on here. For me, it's one of my favorite fruits, like, easily top 5. But, like, it's just so dope, bro. You could take so much damage. It just goes straight through them. Like, you could regenerate. You can heal people. It's a zone. I just like the blue flames and everything. You can fly, bro. Like anything with flying is the best. Kaido, that's the same thing why I like Kaido, bro. It's a giant dragon. Like there's no stopping that. For me, Kaido's fruit is the best. Off the design, off everything. Like the powers that he can use, the hybrid form, everything. And then the last one, it's not on any list, I don't think, but I like Baby Fives, bro. Because Baby Fives, if you ever played the game Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah.
Bro, that's like what it reminds me of. Like you could just if Baby 5 knew how to use their fruit better, using crazy weapons, coming up with more creative weapons, that could be a dope fruit for real. Like if you're a bounty hunter or something, like that would be a dope fruit to have. But yeah, I always like Baby 5's fruit. So that's honorable mention right there.
So if you like Marco's fruit, you must be a pretty big Sanji fan, right?
I mean, I like Sanji, but I'm more of a Zoro guy.
I just said, Sanji got all his powers. He got the blue flames. He can fly. He just missing the healing.
Yeah, but no, I'm not gonna lie. Sanji, when he was first flying, that was so good, man. Like, even though I'm a huge Zoro stan, favorite character, just the ability to fly just puts Sanji. He puts him up there, man. Because like, you got to think in One Piece, you're flying around, fighting people that can fly. They can teleport and do a bunch of crazy shit. Like, flying is just such a dope ability to have. So yeah, man, that's true. Yeah. It is like it is similar.
That's crazy. More Devil Fruit users don't learn that technique, right?
Right.
But I'm surprised that people don't use it. Like,
I don't know. If Zoro got the Skywalk, bro, and he wouldn't have needed Law to teleport him in the air, or he wouldn't have needed Dressrosa to throw him so he can hit Pika.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But I guess so. Sanji's just stronger, so it makes sense. But yeah, you can go ahead, Prince.
Y'all better not give Zoro a fruit, boy.
Whoa.
Bro, Zoro needs a sword fruit.
You give Zoro a sword, oh my god, it's over for everybody.
Bro, give him
baby fives, bro. Give him, and he'll just make a bunch of swords.
Give his sword the Kaido devil fruit. That's what I want.
That's what Oda said, didn't he?
Yeah, that's that idea. Just imagine him pulling up with the dragon sword, bro.
How would he be even like able to hold it? Like just see like a sword that looks like Kaido. Like imagine a Kaido in Zoro's arm.
I would imagine
you just commanded.
Stop it. I would imagine the sword coming out of the dragon's mouth, and you know, the dragon's body being where he holds it, and the tail coming out. I don't know. It'll be hard.
Yeah, so is Zoro holding the tail, or is he holding like the hilt, and then like the blade is Kaido?
I don't know.
This is tough, right?
It is, but it's gonna be hard regardless. If he can do all that stuff, the lightning and the flame stuff and all that.
If Zoro did have that though, would he be able to levitate islands?
Ooh, that's tough.
That would be broken, bro. If you just pick up your sword and start levitating an island.
I mean, if we're talking about infusing swords with Ryo, then maybe.
Yeah. The chat. We got a funny chat. We said to get Zoro to fly, all you have to do is tell him to dig on the ground. He's gonna somehow get lost and end up in the sky.
That is perfect. That is perfect. Oh, and then Crowlins also said Buggy better be high up so he can make nuclear explosions if he was smart enough. Unfortunately, Buggy's not even in this list, as are many other people. But we'll make those.
Yeah, we got
calls
Viola
later
instead, man.
Marco didn't make it.
We got Sugar. Wow.
Everybody else on the list was by votes. Marco did not make it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hate this. Kaido is the only person that was forgotten. Big Mom didn't make it. Marco didn't make it. Kaido was just forgotten because maybe I didn't feel like typing fish, fruit, model, Seiryu, all that. I don't know.
Who
this
said
OPU? So this
Kaido
is the
was
official
the
list.
best fruit?
Kaido list is overrated.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said this OPU. So this is the official top 10 best devil tier list. Sorry, Kaido just didn't make it. Didn't make the cut.
He's just not strong.
He wasn't strong enough.
I hate to
We
say it.
command all of One Piece, so what we say goes. So even though it says right here at the top we forgot Kaido because we're stupid, we don't actually mean that. We know that Kaido didn't make it because he's garbage. No,
But you know who else should have made it though? To be honest, Fujitora.
Fujitora has a very good fruit.
Yeah, 1 vote.
Fujitora has a good fruit.
What
I was thinking
category
about putting him on creative? Creative.
I put it at
Yeah.
usefulness.
Just the way he uses it.
I
The way
put
he
it-
uses it.
I would put it at use. I just forgot to, but I would put it at usefulness, like top 3 or 4.
Yeah, we got all this. Slander for Viola and Sugar, but y'all voted for. I didn't make this list myself.
You say y'all.
voted for
You
these
say
folks.
y'all, but in my clear, distinct top 5 for each category, I did not put them at all.
Hey, look, it's majority rules. That's how school works. That's how democracy works.
Might
It
have become
is
a dictator
true.
up in this bitch, man. God damn.
Who said Kaido had the best fruit?
Me.
Print.
I said it.
I agree with that completely.
Bro,
Yeah, bro, like-
law, bro. Come on, bro.
Hold up, I want to hear why he said it.
Why do I think so?
Yeah.
Because first of all, you can fly. You turn into a gigantic dragon.
That's so badass, bro.
Your durability shoots like 100 times up, maybe 1,000. What else, bro? I mean, you get a hybrid form that literally increases every piece of your fighting skill.
Bro, you can levitate islands, bro. That's crazy.
Literally, bro. Bro, you can bring lightning from the clouds, bro. You can create lightning from yourself.
I want y'all to answer this question.
Like
And
6
this is
foot.
not hating. I'm not hating at all.
You sure?
I'm not sure. But what did Kaido ever accomplish in a fight as the big dragon?
Bro, it's not about Kai, bro. It's about the devil fruit, bro.
I'm just saying that form does nothing but make you a big target, bro.
Yeah, if
Alright,
you're
but
fighting
still-
Luffy.
And Odin too.
Okay, hold on. So like, you don't care about the design though?
The design is crazy, but I'm just saying. I think Law's devil fruit. Kaido's
His
fruit has a
dragon
lot of
twisters
fruits in one,
demolished
Bro, I'll be
every-
honest. Like, when I first saw Kaido become a dragon, that was one of the best moments.
and it
Easily.
definitely is.
He took out
That's
a
what
mountain with like a simple blast. Bro,
Bro, that's what put me on One Piece, bro. Is seeing Kaido transform.
But
Yeah,
the
bro.
puncture Willie is crazy, bro. That's
Kaido being a dragon is like that's how he need to take care of fodder. He got to stop bringing that to the real fights. But If he was fighting anybody besides, whoever was on the roof, he probably could have blew them all away.
I mean, I'm
There were
just
some.
saying, if he
Go
pull
ahead.
up to any top tier in that dragon form, he's getting knocked out of it immediately. You know what I'm saying? So in the world of weapons,
Hungry. He's low diff and Shanks in that form.
bro, get the God.
See, but that's the thing though. So like the dragon form is just for taking out fodder, bro. Because he was fighting out all the samurai, and then right when like the supernova came in, then he started switching to hybrid, started using his normal base form.
That's
So you
true.
could change it for different situations.
He used the
But-
dragon form for pirates like Don Krieg and Mihawk.
Bro, really took out a mountain.
He had to put in Mihawk in there. God damn.
In the same things with Don Creek.
Mihawk and Don Creek in the same.
Yeah, that's who he's comparable to, so that's why you got to mention them together, man.
Okay.
But this
Do
is
I
what-
hear Mihawk slander?
Answer me this question right now. Let's say if Kaido had Law's Devil Fruit, with his same haki and that Devil Fruit, I think Kaido would be stronger.
Easily.
Wait, what was
So
the question? What was it?
If Kaido had Law's Devil Fruit and his like tier of haki, then he would be stronger with Law's Fruit than he is with his current fruit.
Easily.
Yes.
I don't know though, because
But that doesn't make it better.
From a durability standpoint, like there's different factors to it. That
He loses durability, yes, but I think he gains a lot more attack power.
yeah, maybe that's true, but because the way I see it is like, bro, you can't say what if Rob Lucci fought Luffy in a Jaguar form.
I mean,
You can't do that. Like those forms are for different things.
that's true. That's true.
All right. Real quick, just want to intervene because I saw that we have 96 subscribers right now to the channel, and there's like a little bit amount of people on here. If we can get everyone to try and subscribe so that we can hit 100 subscribers in this stream, that would be amazing. So, yeah, please do subscribe. We're almost at that 100 subscriber goal, and then we're just gonna keep going even more from there. So, if you haven't
Won't
already,
regret it, man.
please do subscribe. But yeah, you guys continue with the Kaido and Law stuff.
Nah, I
So
think
okay, Crow, what would you put Kaido in just overall in your list? Like maybe top 10, top 20?
to our Devil Fruits.
Yeah, like just a broad range.
Top 3. No, I'm not hating. I'm not downplaying the fruit at all. I just think Laws is better.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Law, for me, Law is like probably in my top 5, 4 or 5. But I feel like it is better, bro. If we're talking about like which one's better to have, so like which one would I want? I would want a dragon.
I understand that you're wanting because that's just badass, bro. It's like Shinron, bro. You feel me? So I understand that. I was just talking about strength, but overall, being able to, you're saying, can I turn into a doctor or turn into a dragon? I think 10 people out of 10 are gonna say a dragon. So I understand that.
Yeah,
Alright,
bro.
man.
It's like same thing with Marcos. Like Marcos, I feel like is my second or third favorite, but there's probably better Devil Fruits than Marcos.
I mean, Marco's a motherfucking phoenix, bro. That's crazy.
Like,
That's
I would
some
still rather
Harry
have that.
Potter type shit.
O'Hara made me not want to even put Marco on my list. His video was
What did he
crazy.
say about Marcos?
He had Marco as the number 1 fruit in every category. Like, dang, it was kind of crazy. I was like, all right.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What's good, Paul Rado in the chat? Say stop by real quick, man. Appreciate the love, my boy.
Hey, it's good
Marco
seeing
ain't
you,
never
man.
saved nobody that matters.
What's up, bro?
Hey, talk to him, Glow. Just subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Let me see.
Actually,
the
because
chat.
we didn't even. Oh, go ahead.
We are at 99 subscribers. We just need one more, and we hit 100 subscribers.
Yes,
Let me call
sir.
my girl.
Gang,
And
gang.
just
I was gonna
one
say,
more.
you know what's crazy though? We haven't even brought it up about Lost Fruit, the immortality, because I feel like that does put it over the edge for more others. We don't know like what it could really do, how it works, but they
The only
really
reason-
hyped that shit up, bro.
Only reason I don't use that as a plus for the fruit is because you die if you use it, so it doesn't make me any stronger. You know what I'm saying? But it's a great ability, though.
It's a great
that's-
ability of the fruit. And
Yeah.
if you guys, I'll plug it because I'm such a great plug. You guys see my Emu Theory video that I dropped today. I talked about Law's fruit and how Dofi and maybe even Emu abused it. So it is a plus for the fruit. So
I just use it on my my son or something before I die.
that sounds like some
I like
Naruto
that.
type shit.
Yeah, bro, you're like 95 years old. You might as well use it on someone.
Hey,
I mean,
Yes,
not really.
sir.
Naruto's
call
dad
it?
was a bomb.
We
but,
are
you know,
now
this is-
officially at 100 subscribers.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Thank you to
Dang.
everyone who subscribed. We
On
got 100
stream.
official subscribers. Now we just need to do this 9 more times, and then we can get monetized, and then we can actually reach out to more people. So yeah, I just need to do this 9 more times. But thank you guys so much for subscribing. We really do appreciate it. We're gonna push out more content for you guys with these streams, so you guys can stop by, conversate, enjoy with us, laugh with us at some of these terrible tier lists. I'm looking at you, Sabo. Yeah. So. Just thank you so much. We
Fine.
really do appreciate it.
Sabo, bro, what is your favorite devil fruit?
I gotta know this.
I don't really got a favorite devil fruit, to be honest.
Or which one do you think is the best?
Who'd
I
you
would have
ask?
to go with Kaido. Like, I would honestly have to go with Kaido as well.
Kaido. Okay.
I like that. I like that. I like Sabo's tier list personally. You know, he kept
But
it true to him.
True to him. Yes.
the one thing I did want to add to the lost fruit, the Apple Apple no meat, in like all seriousness, like his fruit, like it's only about like operating on like the human body, and we already seen him make Big Mom mute. So what if he can do like other damage to the body, like that anything the body could take or it has, because he did the gamma knife to Doflamingo and pretty much damaged his organs. Like it was like some type of gamma radiation or some shit, and then he electrocuted what's his name. So what if he can like apply fire to like his sword or some shit, or set a person on fire and give him like 3rd-degree burns or whatnot too?
Bro, I think he can even go to as far as like taking your sight. If he can take your hearing away, he should be. I mean,
Yeah, bro. No, I completely
strong.
agree with that. That's why I said that it could be the best stealth fruit too. Like if you're trying to break in there on a stealth mission type of thing, like if you can take away sound from yourself or from a certain area, then you could also take away sight, bro. That's crazy. Like now you could really do like a heist.
Hey,
Exactly.
I was thinking like, what if like someone like at like Shanks's caliber, or like someone with extremely like a high level hockey, goes to like opponents that are close enough to like said hockey range but are like lower than you. Like say for example Shanks has the fruit and he's going up against Blackbeard who has less of a hockey. What if he just switches the personality of Blackbeard and some random fodder that's with Blackbeard? Switches the personalities. That's an instant dub, right? It's just a fodder inside of Blackbeard's body that can't handle Blackbeard's fruits two at once, or he doesn't know how to use it, or isn't used to Blackbeard's body, and Blackbeard is in some like fodder like person's body and just can't do
Like-
anything about it.
like Mihawk or somebody. Yeah.
Oh god. but yeah, that's a dub.
That's strike 2.
One more strike and it's like a Mihawk stream.
All right, man. I think next Wednesday stream. Oh, it's a break. We need to do a stream roasting your favorite characters, bro.
I mean,
Y'all
listen,
can't
one
roast my
piece-
character.
Did everyone do their list already?
Oh no, I still got mine.
we still got
Yeah,
pretty.
it's okay. I'll get to it. But I do want to do a teaser. I don't know if like we all agree to this, but just a quick sneak peek for the viewers. We did talk about a drunk live stream, so be sure to stay tuned in for that. That's all I'm gonna say. But all right,
That'd be crazy.
exactly.
That's everything for me.
Oh shit! All right, so 15 viewers inside this stream. I shouldn't disappoint. So let's get on. Okay, number 10. I'm gonna put it right here. Violas. Okay, cause I feel like in terms of One Piece, the way I look at Devil Fruits, I feel like everything is encompassed with it. Like it's really important, but like in terms of like Devil Fruit specifically, I feel like combat is a very important aspect. And I feel like the one thing that all of these fruits have that Viola's doesn't have is combat. And like in terms of like how to use it specifically. I feel like in terms of like just general like reconnaissance, like trying to figure shit out, like details and like reading people's minds, it's extremely OP, which is why like even in this top 10, it even made it to this top 10. But for me, it's definitely at the bottom.
To fight you with the tear wheels.
Fire projectiles with her tears.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't really understand that.
Yeah,
but,
I didn't either, but like it's like if in terms of combat, it's at the bottom, and then right next to it is Sugar's Fruit. Like Sugar's Fruit is like again a very good fruit. I feel like with all of Dofi's crew, how it was, except for Dofi, their fruits that the way they were really good in terms of like doing their specific jobs, whether it was combat based or not. So I feel like Sugar's fruit was very good at what Dofi wanted to do manipulation wise. It was crazy. It was doing all these different things that like no other like villain was doing at the time, which was just like making slave toys and all. That's insane. And
Terrifying.
to like, I think like obviously there's gonna be like some kind of hockey limitation that we're gonna have to put on it because Law had his hockey limitation for his devil fruit, so it's assuming that if you have a greater hockey than somebody else, then you can use the fruit. So Sugar's fruit in the hands of somebody else, extremely powerful. But for anybody that could use the fruit, it's a pretty good fruit, but not as good as the rest. And I'll get into more. Number 8, I'm putting Robin's fruit. Robin's fruit. Robin's fruit is very versatile in the sense that it does a lot of things. Preach talked about it. When I was first watching One Piece and I saw Robin snapping necks, I thought they were dead. Like, I thought it was straight murder. They would never come back. Like, their necks just snapped in half.
It was crazy, though.
Yeah, it was insane. I thought it was, like, probably one of the most broken devil fruits at the time. Even with Crocodile showing up. I thought it was, like, extremely broken. But obviously we saw some more fruits, like, as time passed on in One Piece. But the amount of, like, different things that Robin's fruit can do, creativity-wise, usefulness-wise, even combat-wise. I mean, now we see Robin's demon form. I don't know if that's based on her devil fruit or based on her, because it seemed like more of like a personal moment for Robin, because people kept calling her the demon of O'Hara and this, that, and then she literally became a demon. So I don't know if we can associate with the fruit or not, but if we can, it's sick. It's an extremely great ability. So I'd keep it at number 8. Number 7. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Yeah, I think the only one left for number 7 is Doflamingo's fruit. And the reason like his is like at number 7 is because not because his is bad, but because these next fruits are just so good. And mainly because they're Logias. I feel like Logias in the One Piece world are extremely like crazy overpowered. And like no matter what they do, it's just like even to normal people, Logias are insane. But added like with general people who can use like hockey, like with a Logia, you just become top tier, like instantly. It's just crazy how good like you'll become with a Logia. And you saw it with Enel. Let's see. Speaking of Enel, I think I'm gonna have to put his at number 6. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, electricity is a very underrated like ability in just anime in general. Not underrated, but properly rated, I'd say, because it's very overpowered. You can use it for a lot of different things, and it's just broken for many abilities in general. But
with the gold, what was it called? The golden ship that he had.
I forgot
that made it super broken, bro.
I think it was called the Maxime or something. I forgot. Arc Maxime. Yeah. But yeah, it was crazy, just his fruit powers. And honestly, we need to see more because that fruit, like how powerful it is, it should not have been in pre-time skip One Piece, especially with the one counter that like it was supposed to face, which was Luffy and Rubber. So we definitely need to see more of it post-time skip. And with us seeing more of it post-time skip, we'll definitely get a higher rating for it. At number 5, I'm going to put Akainu's Devil Fruit. Now, Akainu's Devil Fruit, obviously extremely overpowered in the sense of attack power. It's crazy. It beat through the Maramara no Mi straight away. And it's honestly a crazy Devil Fruit because like with the amount of like things you can do in terms of like moves and stuff, when I saw the different like types of techniques that Akainu was like using, like the fists coming all the way from the sky, like straight volcano like fists or like magma fists, I don't know what it's called, but that shit looks so epic. And like that's extremely OP in a very like war-esque battle. So I could see why he's Fleet Admiral. It makes complete sense. But for
better than Gomu Gomu.
Yeah. Number 4, I'm putting the Hiei no Mi only because like I feel like these two fruits, like because of like how Aokiji and Akainu were literally like so close to one another, that shows how these fruits were also so close to one another in terms of power. Only reason I'm putting the Hiei no Mi above Akainu's fruit is because it can be put over water. like the amount of water negation it can be used with this fruit is extremely broken because it's the one weakness devil fruits have. It's water. So in order like to be able to negate that is extremely like important in the One Piece world, and I feel like that's why Aokiji got to the place where he is. Like when I saw it, like before Water 7, to be able to bike on sea, at first I was like, wow, that's crazy. He can bike on the sea. Like, he must be powerful. But then I realized it and looked back, I don't see any other fruit doing that with water. Like, it's only Aokiji's. Like, if I'm wrong, please do remind me in the chat, or you guys remind me if you want. But in terms of like water manipulation, like Aokiji's is the only one I've seen.
Maybe like Caesars or something. I don't know.
Brooke was able to.
Brooke was able to just run. That's just his like lightness. Like just because
Okay,
he's like only
yeah.
bones, he can run across water, which is hella cool. But like, still, like I feel like
I think Akainu too could like walk on it because he could basically turn it into like
rock, like igneous rock or
like,
something.
Into new land.
Yeah, maybe.
Akainu's fruit can be used for creation and destruction.
Yeah. Okay, with destruction, that being said, I'm going to put Whitebeard's fruit at number 3. I think Whitebeard's fruit, like, I'm not going to overrate what Sengoku said. It quite literally can destroy the world, which is insane. And honestly, that power is extremely just for someone like Whitebeard. And if you put it in the hands of, like, anybody, which happened to Blackbeard as well, it can be used for like extreme purposes. Like Blackbeard used it even though he was on Whitebeard's crew and he saw how Whitebeard used it, he used it for 10 seconds and already made a huge ass crack and destroyed Marineford. Like the big ass like Marine HQ. He did that in 10 seconds as soon as he got the fruit to just test it out. That should show how great the fruit is. So, Goro to me, number 3. Number 2, I'm putting Luffy's fruit. I talked about it earlier in the stream, that Luffy's fruit in terms of usefulness, I feel is like one of the worst ones because like even like in the beginning, like during Luffy's like flashback, they're talking about how useless of a fruit it is, like without training and stuff. But all the other things like Gear 5, Gear 4, all the gears, like how Luffy trained to use it in terms of like creativity, it made it an extremely like crazy powerful fruit. And Gear 5 just put that over the edge, so that's why it's top 2. But obviously, a lot of top 1s are similar to mine. It's got to be Law. Law's fruit is extremely overpowered, and he can literally do anything in terms of like just different abilities inside of One Piece. If you even think about it, all the different abilities that he's had, he can use the immortality surgery, but he's not going to use it. But that's just one. He can use another person's devil fruit ability using his own, which was Corazone's devil fruit ability, the whole like silence thing, which is extremely like missed out on till this day. People don't address it as much, but I think that's insane to even think about. Using another person's devil fruit ability. We have that. We have obviously the teleportation. We have tact, literally an entire warship just raised with a single finger. That's crazy. Personality switches. I think I said that. Being able to just easily decapitate someone and their head is still being there. It's just a crazy power. And to be able to price this fruit so close to Whitebeard's bounty and Roger's bounty, I think it goes to show how powerful this devil fruit is. So yeah, that's my tier list, 1 through 10. So yeah.
So I want to.
I was gonna say, chat and stream. Let me know, or you guys rate my tier list. Let me know if it was good, bad, trash, amazing, whatever it could be. I'll hand it over to you guys. What do you guys think?
Well, that's a good list, but I got 2 questions. First of all, where would Kaido go? Because I think we just have to do that.
Okay, yeah. Kaido, I put him like in the top 3 slot. I put him, honestly speaking, I tie him with Luffy. I tied number 2 with Luffy. Slightly above.
And also, someone in the chat just gave us an interesting, a very interesting comment. He said he thinks Kobe is going to become an admiral, and his name will be Pink Dolphin, and he's going to get the slip fruit from Alvita.
Huh, okay. Also, Slip can
Wait,
be
what?
broken as Pawpaw. If Alvita can just slip out of her weight, she could probably slip out of damage like Kuma pushes out damage. Honestly, like...
I just,
go ahead, John. I talked enough already.
yeah, I just wanted to say, I respect you as the prince of all anime, but I'm going to start calling you the king of contradiction with you clowning Luffy's fruit and then having him in your top 2. I'm just throwing that out there.
No.
Ooh.
Okay, that's usefulness. Creativity, I put him at number 1. Crow can back me up on that. And power, I put him at top 3, I think. So with all those fruits, like with Gear 5, he's up there. Like the fruit is like amazingly good. But the only thing that's like I'm talking about is trash is its usefulness. But if you use it at its top tier, at its peak, and compare it to the other peaks in this list, it's easily 2.
I like that.
So
Alright.
one thing that I'm wondering is like why we don't have Blackbeard on here, and I feel like it is a weird fruit because it's not. We haven't really seen so much of it, but Blackbeard's fruit is definitely one of the best.
Yeah, it's for sure is. It didn't get a lot of votes, surprisingly. I mean, it's one of those, I think, like Big Mom type fruits that it's powerful but didn't get votes for some reason. Like I said,
Yeah.
Viola and Sugar both got more votes than Big Mom. And
There's a
Blackbeard.
lot of negatives to Blackbeard's fruit.
Yeah, the damage.
That's
So
true, yeah,
it
that's
seems
true.
like as we continue along the story, the
Oh, what'd you say, bro?
there seems to be a lot of multipliers within the fruit. And with that being said, I'm really
You cutting out right there. You cut out as soon as you said you really.
John is
once we
back.
get him into the story,
Oh,
He going Sonic speed.
I
real
think
quick,
that's
but I was thinking,
his connection catching up, making him talk kind of fast.
Hey, bro, you're cutting out.
It's iPhone time, man.
next month, brother. Next month, brother. Next month, I got you. So you ain't gonna hear nothing I said for the most part.
Not really.
Okay, so I said as we continue along the story, it seems like a lot of fruits end up having multipliers, and what we think the fruit initially has, it seems to be a little bit more in that. And with that being said, I'm really anticipating to see what your Rhodes fruit ends up having because he made such an impact for me as Sabaody. And the longer we go, I'm just imagining he's going to have more to show. So that's just one fruit I'm really anticipating. I just want to throw that out there.
His
I
fruit
like
is
that.
really interesting because I feel like
Yeah,
there is a concept in anime where like if you receive pain and you can double that damage, like it's like those what you call it, not curse but like those like double-edged swords, so to speak, type abilities. They're really interesting to look at. So I feel like Arujo will definitely be an interesting character in Devil Fruit to see in the future, which I think
So
Oda
did
has good plans for.
Did Blackbeard's high pain tolerance come from the fruit, or is that just how he is with his multiple, personality?
I think
thing?
it's the opposite. Doesn't he have low pain tolerance?
No, low. Yeah,
that's
I
high.
said it wrong. Yeah, he has low pain.
I think it's
tolerance.
from the Yami Yami no Mi. I think he said that.
Yeah, that's kind of shitty. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I get because the thing is, we did see it and then took out that city real quick or the town.
Nah.
But I feel like there's
Blackbeard has a
gonna be
high
more
pain
to it though.
No, I think it would be low because low amounts of pain can hurt him a lot, right?
But he can take a lot of damage. That's the negative to his fruit, but he can negate it because his body can take a lot of damage.
His body can take a lot of damage, but I think it'll just hurt him more. Is what the like disability is.
It's a weird.
Like he'll
attitude.
feel more pain from the attacks. Like
It's
twice
like a
as much.
multiplier of yeah.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
But
It's like the
Luffy-
opposite of Luffy's.
Okay.
Yeah, because Luffy don't take no blunt damage.
Also want to point this out. We have a viewer high of 17 viewers right now. 17. If you're new to the stream, make sure to drop a subscribe, or not drop a subscribe, but sub to us. Right now we're at 199. We keep going back and forth, but it would be dope if you guys subscribed. And yeah, just stick with us. I think it's up to y'all if y'all want to just talk a little bit more about like some snub fruits, or do you guys want to make one more tier list of this tier list, but as a group? What do you guys want to do?
I think we can talk about some more snub ones because for the most part, I think all of us had very similar tier lists. You know what I'm saying? So I think it would be kind of redundant to go right back over.
Yeah.
it.
This guy, he said, Crownless King, he says, Well, he was weakened because it was in the sunlight, and that is a good point. Like, what about if Blackbeard was during the night?
Yeah, that's what I talked about in another plug in my sunlight versus moonlight theory video. I talked about how Blackbeard was in the sun, and he wasn't as powerful, and Luffy is in the nighttime. Sun God Luffy should be more powerful in the sun. So, yeah, those two things. We saw Blackbeard maybe not at full strength, and then Luffy not at full strength. So, it is definitely a good thing to pay attention to. So, yeah. But snubs, Crow, you can start with snubs.
The door fruit.
That is not a snub. It should be out.
No, this.
The CP9 guy.
Yeah, it got a vote though.
Who?
Was it you, Crow?
Me.
No, I didn't vote for it. It was Zane. That's what shocked me.
How can his fruit not be applied to to a creative standpoint and the usefulness standpoint?
It's like the guy from Hunter x Hunter who made the
Bro, he literally has a pocket dimension he can go into whenever he wants.
The guy who made the room when they did the raid on the Khmer ants, like it's kind of like that, but probably a bit more useful. Honestly.
And it's not like he opens a door and it immediately goes somewhere else. We saw it when he fought Luffy. He goes into a door and he can sit inside that little dimension he has. Bro, that fruit is OP.
Yeah, I like
Bluno is just a bum.
That's like, to me, don't you think it would be like it's a little bit worse than the mirror fruit?
Yeah, well, the thing is, you have to have mirrors around though for the mirror fruit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The door fruit, you can just open it anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Literally just open a door out of air. Like that's pretty cool.
So let me hear a snub from you.
But it definitely doesn't deserve to be on this list. That's for sure. So it's not a snub.
No, I ain't saying it deserves to be on the list. I'm just saying as far
over
as
Viola.
No,
Bluno.
I want Viola.
Bro, that fruit is way better than Viola's.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't know, bro. Reading minds versus making a door? Like,
bro, you act like it's just making a door.
It is just it's the door fruit.
She basically has the best observation hockey in the series, just from her fruit.
Right.
So the best observation hockey in the series versus an air door.
Like, bro, you can go anywhere you want.
Just think of Kamui from Naruto.
You can do whatever you want, or you can't do whatever you want, but you can go anywhere you want. It's broken, bro.
So we saying Obito versus Bluno is what we saying.
Oh,
right?
Bluno is watching.
Bluno's smoking.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah. Obito is absolutely bodying.
Yeah, Obito's clapping.
I'm not so sure.
All right, I'm gonna look up a list of devil fruits.
Yeah, I'm looking at one right now, and the one that got 0 votes from no one. Smoker's devil fruit.
I don't like Smoker's devil fruit.
I don't like it either. I don't like it either.
I like.
Not that good.
What about Green Bulls?
Ah, yeah.
Green Bulls.
Green Bulls.
What do y'all think about Green Bull?
Sorry, I addressed him incorrectly. Stream, if you guys have been here before, you know what I'm about to call. Fraud Bull's fruit was showcased decently, but I feel like the reason why it wasn't picked by any one of us was because of, yet again, Fraud Bull's performance. So I feel like that's why we didn't choose the fruit. I think maybe if the fruit was shown in a much more different circumstance where Fraud Bull wasn't being Fraud Bull, then it would have been better.
I mean, he low diffed the scabbards easier than Kaido did.
I don't know who hasn't low dipped the scabbards at this point. I mean, it's just like, all right, bro. He turned.
I'm just saying, bro, his fruit's kind of busted, bro.
It's very overrated. I mean, underrated. Well, I won't say underrated. It's new. You feel me? It's new. I think that's why nobody put it.
You know what I'm realizing too is Dressrosa had all the best devil fruits in that one arc.
Facts.
Because you had Fujitora's, you had Luffy, Doflamingo, Law, Ace fruit, like you had all the fruits, bro. Like every fruit in there was even sugar, even like the random characters like Viola.
Even
Marine.
Senor Pink's fruit was very interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, if he can swim in the water, it'd be...
Wait, what is Senor Pink's fruit?
It's a swim fruit.
He just
can swim through like any material other than water.
Hey, another honorable mention is Sengoku's fruit.
Oh my god, I should have put that.
I completely forgot about his fruit, bro.
Too.
That one?
See, I'm sure it's a very great fruit, but the thing is, like, maybe it's plot armor, maybe it's not. But when a full-fledged Buddha Golden Buddha, who's as big as like Marineford, is just huge. Like, does his like palm strike on like a very inflated belly Luffy and doesn't do anything?
Yeah.
Would that count as a
No,
blunt
they
attack?
went
though?
later and they showed him literally
Straight
destroying
up
the
Blackbeard
Blackbeard.
too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sengoku was low diffing Blackbeard.
Yeah, he
Loaded.
was.
Bro,
No, he was,
Bro.
bro. Like he took out the whole Blackbeard crew in like one hit.
bro, and doesn't that count as blunt damage if he hits Luffy with that? I consider that blunt damage.
I
That's
think it was a
gold.
shockwave. Is it not a
Yeah.
shockwave?
Oh no.
It's tough.
I
Maybe it
wish
was
we
because
could
it was
see more of
Luffy and like it was just main character shit,
Yeah, it was just
plot
plot
armor.
armor.
But like,
But I feel like because I was disappointed with just how Sengoku didn't really go all out. He was mostly
yeah, he didn't do much. He was more so like an
like
announcer.
chilled, more
Killing
strategically.
I'm
Yeah,
probably
and
the
it's
only
like
person that put this. Oh, my bad. Keep going.
no, go ahead.
The pawpaw fruit.
Oh yeah, Paul
Yeah,
got
I voted for Kuma's fruit. I thought
it
it
for,
should have been in there.
I
Yeah,
put it for
too, I think.
creativity for sure. For
Yeah.
creativity.
Yeah, that's
I
what
like
I put
that
it in.
fruit. I like that fruit.
Imagine using that like fruit on like a crew like Luffy's. Like say for example, Frankie like Kaido is almost done. He's like on the edge of being defeated. Frankie's like one of the ones remaining because he was able to easily beat Sasaki, but he sees all the crew. He sees Zoro completely done for. Sanji like literally on the ground like that nurse lady tending to him. Then you see all the other Straw Hats. Luffy like literally died and came back to life. That's a quick Kuma paw fruit. Take the damage out of Zoro or Sanji, whoever it may be, and inflict it on Kaido. Imagine the amount of shit that would like help him out. Like that's an insanely overpowered fruit.
It really is.
I think Josu's fruit is also one.
Josu's fruit's also very good too.
Not a single vote. I don't think it may be one, but I don't think it had a single vote.
Bro, y'all didn't want to pick the jacket on me, bro.
I mean, like I said, if two Yonko got the jacket fruit, then you know that's a unbeatable force. You know, let's say
Imagine Kaido puts on Big Mom.
Kaido wears Big Mom. Kaido gets inside of Big Mom. It's a dangerous night. You feel me?
Big news is Perona's fruit there. Just joined so far, so I don't care what's there. So as of right now, these 10 fruits were based off of 3 categories that we picked all of the devil fruits in One Piece in, and these fruits got the most votes accumulated based on those 3 categories. So we have Law's fruit, Luffy's fruit, Whitebeard's fruit, Aokiji Akainu, Enel, Doflamingo, Robin, Sugar, and Viola. But right now we're talking about snubs that should have been in this list, but we were just too dumb to think of it. So yeah.
Perona? I think he
Yeah,
said Perona,
he was
right?
talking about Perona's fruit. Yeah.
Perona is definitely up there as the most underrated.
The only reason I didn't put it because I kind of look at it like a gag fruit. It's not really a gag fruit, but I just felt like it was gaggy. You know?
Once I see her use it on the top tier, then I'll say it's God.
Hey, this is an interesting question. Hey, would drunk Kaido be down bad for Hancock and be turned to stone? That's
does
an
have a daughter.
interesting question.
Bro, I don't know, bro.
He does have a daughter. Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. This is an interesting question.
Drunk Kaido gets loaded by Hancock.
By Hancock? That's crazy. So we saying anybody drunk that can like not contain themselves is getting low diff by Boa?
Well, Kobe
Yes,
just
sir.
killed her, so she's not alive anymore.
Kobe.
Bro,
Okay.
Kobe is missing an arm
We're
and
not
a
talking
leg
about
right
leaks
now.
in 1057. But
I'm not talking about leaks.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping
I mean,
that's the case.
honestly, that's not even a leak because apparently it's wrong. Boa and another fat ass bastard. I'm not going to say who, but I'm pretty sure we can infer. But this fat bastard, he's not mentioned in the chapter either. So
Yeah, I was just saying, I'm not. Look, this is a spoiler-free stream.
yeah,
I
spoiler
just
free.
believe
Don't worry.
that Kobe is about to kill Boy Hancock. Not defeat her for it, not kill
He
her.
won't.
Boy, not even a vice admiral.
I've said it so many times, bro. Either Kobe or Boa says Luffy's name once, they gonna cream their pants together and they gonna do something completely different that no one will expect. Boa's finna be in like some kind of witness protection program or some shit. Like it's just completely different. Oda's gonna go a different route.
Getting protected from Kobe.
It's
Yeah, you're right.
it's no Marineford 2.0. There's no way. I don't
That may
think
be
so.
my favorite video of yours, Prince.
So
Don't
yeah.
worry.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I
one
know.
where I used the Key and Peele clip.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all go see the Kobe denial. It's gonna end soon, man.
It's not even Kobe. I know Kobe's gonna be strong. It's just he's not gonna use his strength on Hancock. That's the thing. I feel like he's gonna use his strength against Blackbeard with Luffy.
Wait, who is it? I remember we were arguing in the chat one time. Somebody said Kobe will be the Garb, stronger than Prime Garb.
Whoa.
Oh God.
I don't
That
know.
is
I don't remember who it was.
blasphemous.
But it was in the chat. I don't remember exactly who it was. But I do remember I was arguing with someone about Kobe
Probably.
not being even close to Garb.
Hey, bro, that'd be a nice little story though. Came up from literally nothing, has no background from anybody, up to be one of the strongest Marines.
Yeah. I mean, low
I
key
fuck
like
with that.
Luffy. Well, except
Yeah,
for the
pretty
whole
much.
Willy
Well, he's got
except
the
for the whole
monkey
Willy
D
D
genes.
and like literally Godfruit, but yeah.
Monkey D genes, boy.
Yeah.
Like he was
Monkey
mopping
D.
Alvida's floors.
What'd you say, Sabo?
Said the fact he was mopping Alvida's floors.
Yeah, man, he's gonna be an admiral. Y'all gotta stop sleeping.
Yeah.
on him.
Okay,
Bro, rocking that captain's coat.
Do y'all think Kobe is gonna be the fleet admiral or just an admiral?
Admiral.
Nah, fleet admiral.
You think Fleet
He'll
Admiral?
eventually be a fleet admiral.
He'll
I mean,
eventually
Fleet
be
Admiral,
one,
for sure.
but
was Kong really that strong?
I don't, bro. I don't know. He just
So then Kobe has a chance.
all right, one snub I want to talk about for sure. We talked about it a little bit, or I introduced it, but Bartolomeo, his fruit. His fruit, not even Bartolomeo using it, stopped like Oden, like a prime Oden. Like, imagine that fruit is
It's lucky
extremely
Zoro
underrated.
didn't get a chance.
Crazy. I forgot about that.
Zoro, what are you gonna do?
Zoro's
Zoro
breaking that shit
himself
easy.
said that Enma used plenty of Oden's haki, and Zoro was barely clinging on to life using Enma.
The bird cage. What is he gonna do to the
Tell him
bird?
It's
Bro,
because-
he didn't have advanced conqueror's coding with the
Oh
bird
my
cage.
God.
He has advanced conqueror's coding. That boy can slice anything.
But
Right?
not
It's like the same thing like beige fruit.
Put Jozo in front of him now.
The defensive fruits, people will sleep on them because it's like they're not fun to have. They're not fun to watch. And even with beige too, like beige, he can create that whole castle. And he took a big hit from I think it was Big Mom.
Yep.
But no one's gonna want to have Big Mom or beige's fruit. Same thing with Bart. But one devil fruit that I think was I don't know if anyone mentioned this one. It was Katarina Devon.
Yeah,
I
I
had
was
her.
going to bring that up.
I was gonna
Did
bring
you
that
did you
up.
have her? Yeah,
Bro.
because the only reason I put it in my list was because like it's basically Bon Clay fruit just better, bro. Like, and if you think about it, people always talk about political. One Piece is the most or the best aspects are political. So in a corrupt world, it's like, bro, you could do so much if you could change into a different person or whatever. Like,
We
and then
saw
on
it
top
with
of that,
Alabasta. Like,
exactly, bro. And then like the zone factors, the nine tail factors, we don't even know what that potential is too. So I feel like it's going to be useful.
Yeah, I accidentally put Bonclaves, and then after I sent it to Crow, I remember that Katarina's fruit was better because she doesn't have to touch anybody's face.
Exactly.
So yeah. I'd put her fruit up there too. Her fruit is probably like top 3 in usefulness. I'd
Yeah,
say.
I had any usefulness too. Yeah.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do real quick to flip things over a little bit. What do y'all think are the most overrated devil fruits?
overrated.
I'm gonna start with Boa Hancock's.
Bo Hancock. But
This
does
man
her
hating.
But her fruit
does her
isn't
really
that
get
high.
a lot of-
He literally just hating, bro.
No, actually, no. He does have a point, and I'll tell you why. It's because like the fruit is based on the user. It's very entangled with it. Like we don't know if like the fruit made Boa beautiful or if Boa is just that bad of a bitch that the fruit just works. So, like we don't know.
I mean, you look at her sisters and look at her. It might be the fruit because they looking kind of rough. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, before she ate the fruit, like she looked normal. She didn't look like her sisters.
well, I don't. Yeah, they got Zoa fruits too. So
Yeah.
they ugly as shit though.
Do you think Whitebeard is the most overrated?
Me? Oh, okay. No. All right. I still think Whitebeard is a great devil fruit. I just don't think that. I mean, like I said, the power to destroy the world. If it really was that, then Blackbeard wouldn't need to be out here sneaking around trying to get Pluton. He just uses devil fruit. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a very powerful devil fruit, but I think that was a real big hyperbole by someone that was terrified to fight Whitebeard.
Hey, Sabo's gonna hate me for this, but I think Sabo's fruit is kind of
Marinara?
overrated, bro. Yeah, the marinara is kind of overrated.
I
No,
think
I like-
it was
I like
it was
the-
overrated based on how Ace used it. Watch how Sabo uses it. That's just gonna pop off.
We'll have to wait and see. I mean, he did literally negative Jesus Burgess, so
He
Bro,
could fly too, like, or not fly, but he could fly around
And
kind of.
did y'all ever watch that or watch? Did y'all ever read the Ace Whitebeard novel?
yeah, the whole dragon thing, that was insane.
Bro, that I will admit that was pretty insane. That was ridiculous.
I like
If y'all
that
haven't
fruit.
seen that, I recommend it.
I like that fruit. It's just that Oda has given so many people. I said Odin or Oda. He's given so many people the ability to make some kind of fire. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's like, all right, fuck the devil fruit.
Issues with your application?
Luffy can make fire,
Is it the
yo.
code?
Was that Killmonger cuts fire?
The
Did he
network?
also use fire? I'm not sure. And it's just like,
Sorry, everybody
it
on
even
stream.
has- Huh?
No. There was like a big ass ad playing, and then like it just like bursted through my eardrums. And I'm pretty sure everyone in the stream heard it because we're on the tier list
Oh.
website. But y'all keep going. It's fine. I took care of
And
it.
another overrated fruit is Toki's fruit.
Just going forward sucks, bro.
Yeah,
that is true. That is
it's
true.
pointless,
Only
bro.
going forward in time sucks.
And I see a lot of people like loving her fruit. I'm like, bro, why? You can't change anything. You can only go forward.
Well, before we even
Oh.
end this, the biggest snub, man, is Trouble's fruit.
Snotty boy?
Yeah,
We talking about
No,
snotty
sir.
boy? No, sir.
it's a Logia, bro.
No
It's
way.
a Logia? No, it's not a Logia.
No, it's not. It's not a Logia, but it's still a strong fruit. Oh, the worst fruit in the show is definitely what shawty name is? that
worst
came
fruit?
in?
Oh,
The
go ahead.
watch fruit, bro.
The watch fruit?
Wash, the one that what is
Khalifa.
her name?
Oh, that
Suru.
Tashura
Suru.
god.
Oh,
Oh.
Suru's fruit.
Bro, what is that fruit?
Clean fruit or something like.
Yeah. Khalifa sucked too, though. Whoever said Khalifa, hers sucks too.
But you know
What do y'all
who's,
think of
who's trash, bro?
Ivanka?
Like the girl that Zoro fought in Punk Acid,
Monet.
bro. Snow is so trash.
No. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, honestly,
Dude.
it was trash. Like it made us. It was supposed to make us panic at first because like Luffy was like, I forgot
were
her
in a
name, but she
snow
was
island,
going
bro.
against Luffy, and she was like, "Oh, you need to be smart as well when using your devil fruit." And then Luffy
Yeah,
broke
but-
out in 2 seconds later. Like, like it was not that great.
She's in a snow
What do y'all
island.
think of
it's still
Ivankov?
trash, bro. Ivankov?
Ivankov.
Ivanka's fruit's actually kind of useful. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro.
Yeah,
I don't want anything for food.
I don't want that one either.
I don't want that shit.
Nah, Ivankov
Okay,
was-
totally not. Sid said, "What about Kinemon's fruit? OP, if you ask me."
Oh my god, the drip fruit.
The drip fruit is crazy. I mean, it gave us the like, outfits that Nami and Robin were in for a little bit. So yes, they were OP.
I'll be
I
honest,
agree.
bro.
I
think-
I saw some.
Oh, go ahead.
My bad. It was just on that Ivankov point. I saw somebody on Twitter say, "If I had Ivankov's fruit, I'd turn all the homies to girls."
Bro,
Oh my god.
Bro, I was like, bro,
That's a pause.
weird, bro. Yeah. But anyways, back to your point.
I was gonna just go say like, I think Smokers is the most overrated, and because we haven't really seen what can Smoke really do?
Not much, if we're being honest.
I don't know, bro.
But I would like to
Get
throw
low dipped by
a
Dragon.
name in the hat. Daifuku's fruit. If you guys remember who Daifuku is,
Stop hating.
Bro, no, get that out of here.
the genie fruit. Shit is garbage.
Oh god.
That is a garbage fruit.
They Gucci, bro.
I mean, but if we go do that, Elvin's fruit is really the worst fire-based fruit, well, heat-based fruit we've seen, bro. He just heats up the oven.
I mean,
the
Crownless
oven and
King
never
is in the
does
chat. He says magma fruit is overrated. Oven's fruit is better and more versatile.
But you know what's kind
Foolery.
of broken though?
Facts.
A swamp fruit.
I like
Yeah,
that
so
fruit.
someone was talking about it. I think it was
That
Crownless
could be
too.
good.
He was saying someone was saying Caribou. Yeah, Crownless King. Caribou fruit is better than Sugar's fruit.
And then you gotta think
I
about
don't know
yeah,
about that,
somebody in the
but-
chat said, yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know about
Somebody-
that, but it is an underrated
It is
fruit.
good though. It is underrated.
It is
I
good.
think
Someone in the
potentially
chat
pretty
said
good.
Bello's fruit is mid at best, and I agree with that because if there's no one for her to rile up, then the fruit doesn't even exist. You feel me?
Yeah, no, the fruit is only
I
good
know.
for her role in the Revolutionary Army.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How do you even find that fruit? Like, what do you? I don't know. That's weird.
I'm really surprised
yeah,
Cat
some of-
Curry was not on this list.
You
I'm
said who?
surprised the
Katakuri?
invisibility
I'm
fruit
surprised
wasn't
Cat
in
Curry's
your
not on
list.
here, bro.
Yeah,
I
man,
put
hey,
Cat. He should have
Come on
been
now.
here, bro. Cat should have been on this list.
bro, y'all sleeping.
Cat-
Or he could
I
do
just-
anything with that. He could do anything with ice cream. You got to think about like
Mochi
how is he
Mochi.
not on everybody's creativity list? And
He-
then we saw potentially how strong it was too.
Have y'all ever tried mochi in real life?
Yes, I have. It's very good.
I've
That
had
shit
it.
disgusting, bro.
That shit's so
You
good.
don't like the texture, huh?
I hate the texture so much,
Yeah.
bro.
The
I like
texture is
it.
great. I feel like that's what makes it, bro. It's like that, like you know, that like gooiness, that chewiness. You know, it's good.
Nah, bro. I'm like, I don't want to
Yeah.
be chewing on this cold ass shit, bro.
What is it like? What's the
It's
consistency
like
of it?
rubber
It's like,
ice
bro,
cream, bro.
Yeah, it's rubbery. Like you just chew on it for a while, but it's really, I don't know, because it also has like a powder on top too.
Huh. I'm gonna have to try it. I see people telling me it's good all the time. I'm
It'd be in
gonna have to try
Walmart.
it.
It's in Walmart, so I'm sure it's everywhere else too.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
mochi
hold on.
ice cream too.
Hold up. Everybody said about keys with devil fruit.
Whose?
Kizaru
What'd you
Devil
say?
Fruit is overrated, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
What?
Whose fruit?
Keys
It's good. It is one of the best.
Oh,
but I feel
Kizaru's
like
fruit. Oh, yeah.
Bro,
I
how
like
did I
it. The
forget
only reason why I don't like it that much is because of how he has to use it, where like he can only move around by going in a slanted direction.
I understand that, but them blasts that he can let off, the kicks, like if he would have hit Zoro, you see how strong that explosion was when Rayleigh changed the direction of it, bro. Zoro would have been turned into literal dust if that attack would have hit.
He should have been
It
turned
would've.
into dust, but you gotta get that special timing and Rayleigh coming in, But
Bro, you travel at literal light speed. All you have to do is set up the mirrors on opposite ends, but the travel to the other mirror is instantaneous.
see, the
All right,
thing
bro.
is,
Okay, hold on.
I
What's
think
what's
that,
faster, Kizaru or Snake Man?
yeah, no,
Kizaru
that's
easily.
that's what I was
You
gonna
think
say,
so?
because people be like putting Luffy above light speed pre-time skip, but if Kizaru's light speed, that doesn't make any sense. So wouldn't Kizaru be
Nah,
faster
bro.
than light speed?
If Luffy dodged the beam of light when he first came back from the time skip, he should be, obviously anime light speed is just very weird,
But you also
Yeah,
gotta
from a
think
very
too,
past
fluid.
like,
east,
to be fair, bro. To be fair, Kizaru was probably not using the full strain, the full speed.
that's
and it was a pacifista.
yeah, it wasn't even Kizaru, so I mean it's just one of his lights. I don't know.
I mean,
That's-
the pacifistas take Kizaru's abilities. I'm pretty sure
They do, but who says they're as potent?
They're not full power for sure, but like that's why I feel like if that's light speed, then Kizaru should be above light speed at least.
No
Hold
doubt,
on.
but
Bro, Yada mirror is just broken, bro.
yeah, yeah. If
It's
Marco,
Okay, hold on. So would you rather have Kizaru's Devil Fruit or Fujitori's?
Fujitora.
Kizaru's easily.
Fujitori's. If
Fujitora.
we're talking about space, like space physics and stuff, gravity is much more impactful than light is, without a doubt.
Yeah, but you can't touch me.
Gravity itself is much more important. We're talking about like the possibilities of like black holes and stuff. Like the reason why it's so strong is because of gravity. So if we're talking about like physics and shit, but One Piece, yeah, fuck it, I'll still take gravity. Making meteors, damn, like
I
oh my
mean,
God.
I feel like Kizaru is blowing up those meteors with one hit, bro. I'm not.
Easily.
Bro, and I feel
100%.
like with Fujitora too, like if he's changing the whole, like when he did it to Sabo when Sabo had to fight sideways, I feel like, bro, mentally it's just like a tough fight because it's like it's more complicated than just brute force. You really have to think more about what you're doing. If he keeps
Even
switching,
Zoro was able to get up.
that's crazy, bro. Like,
Oh my god.
And Dressrosa, he literally dropped a gravity bomb right on top of his head, and Zoro still got up. Right on his head, bro.
Legend.
You're right.
Zoro's
World's
different, bro.
strongest
Zoro's not
man.
phased by.
We're our strongest man. Alright, bro. I think I'd rather have no, never mind. Them smile fruits. You can get them bitches are terrible.
I'll be honest, bro. Zones are trash.
I don't like zone at all. If it's not I don't even like ancient zone.
Like Rob Lucci's devil fruit looks cool, but I don't see why I would want to be a Jaguar.
Honestly, it's crazy that like Oda says that, or like hypes up Zoans like in terms of, like, oh, they have their own will and like they're one of the best fruits, especially mythical zones. But in my opinion, they're one of the worst. Like it's like I feel like Paramecias are in the middle because Paramecia's like range of fruits are so big. Logias are obviously top, and then zones are at the bottom. Because there's not that many good ones.
The best devil fruits are mostly all mythicals.
Yeah, because the mythical gives you a Paramecia and zone, basically, because you get a zone with an ability. But
and sometimes a Logia.
Yeah, it's crazy. Kaido gets like 8 fucking abilities.
Like
yeah,
Kaido don't even magma. Literally, he coated himself in a gigantic coat of magma.
Those are broken. I think that was just some stuff he just said. I gotta keep the power creep going up. Nobody mentioned the wax fruit, which I think is a lot of hating. You know.
Absolute garbage.
Creativity wise, you gotta think about it. Come on, man. Usefulness in real life.
I mean, usefulness is pretty good. It's the reason why.
What are you gonna use that for in real life?
Ace got out.
Picking locks. You gotta pick locks.
Why do we need to pick locks though?
I can burn a candle,
bro.
Make a candle for my girlfriend.
I think Little Garden is probably one of my least favorite arcs. I was like, when I first saw it, I just thought Mr. D was terrible villain.
Yeah. We got the Mr. Prince moment in that arc, but
it was boring.
Totally not. Sid said since Gear 5, I've been wondering if all devil fruits are Zoans.
That I want to bring something up real quick because of that. I was thinking, what do you think about? They said that zones have their own wills, but what do you think is like? Does the zone or does the devil fruit do they pick the user, or is it like the user has a certain set of personality traits that fits with it? It's like, what do you think it is? Like,
I think the fruits have they guide themselves to whatever personality, you know, like literally what you were just saying.
It's like a mix of what you were saying, like a mix of both concepts. Like the devil fruit finds the personality that like it wants to latch onto. Hence why I found Luffy, for example.
Because like I think zones too, we know with zones is different. Because like with Rob Lucci, they kind of show that he became more bloodthirsty. But I think with other devil fruits is different.
I think that it depends on what the animal is, because something like a giraffe or an eagle or something, the will of that animal won't be as strong as something like the sun god. So any regular person can probably just get one of those and the will won't really matter in that context. But when it comes to the mythical zones and the ancient zones, you got to have like a special type of strength to even be able to get picked by those fruit.
Yeah.
Like, you know how weird it is to think that Kaku wanted the giraffe?
That's honestly insane.
So crazy,
I think about anytime I think about Enies Lobby or anytime I see a giraffe, I think of Kaku and I'm like, bro, come on. Like, how did you think giraffes are the coolest thing in the world?
But he was so excited to have it.
Yeah, come on, man. That's an L from Kaku for real.
Maybe the wrong fruits will told him to think that way.
Maybe. I mean, you know, it's like when you get a gift and you don't really like the gift, but you start thinking, you know, it's cool with this and all that. You feel me?
Well, there's so many better animals to choose from aside from that other devil fruits.
I mean, if we're talking about the jungle itself in real life, giraffes have a pretty big advantage. Like, they stomp on lions and shit, which is pretty cool. But if we're talking about One Piece and like this cartoonish like design of the giraffe,
the way he used it too.
Yeah, it's goofy as hell.
I saw a video of a giraffe with lion. That was crazy.
Yeah, giraffes stomp on lions for real. But see, that's the matchup we're having: Richie the lion versus Kaku. Like, who wins? Like,
bro,
I'm taking the Yonko commander.
Yeah, Kaku can't fight a Yonko commander. That's just how it is. That's crazy. I got Richie mid diff.
Facts. Well, fellas,
all right, it's been 2 hours, 8 minutes.
This is going to be our short stream, and it definitely was not that.
Yeah.
Hey, when you have fun, time goes by fast.
Hey, facts, though. This did blast by, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and.
I was gonna say, just for like a quick thing for the viewers, I think for now we do have an official. We're gonna put it up soon, but in terms of now, we do, I think, have a official set schedule. We're looking towards doing same time around 5 o'clock. Maybe like some issues, just like in case like we're late to like starting it up, but around 5 o'clock Wednesdays and Fridays. Fridays, because it's right after TCB releases on Thursday, and then Wednesdays just because that fits in for everybody. So Wednesdays and Fridays, be sure to look out around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when we start streaming. And yeah, we're gonna make it official soon, like either on the banner or just like post it somewhere and just keep it up there. But we'll let you guys know. But for right now, that looks to be the official timings for when we're gonna be streaming.
Facts. And with that said, we're gonna wrap this thing up. Pause. We need one more final outro statement from everyone. So one by one, I'm going to reverse this time. Sabo, what you got for the chat?
Yo, I'm Sabo. It's a good stream. Numbering all my, my top 10, even though I didn't put them in all the way to top 10. But that's good. But you can catch me on Twitter at @full_Sabo. And the Tone fruit was underrated, by the way. So.
All right, Prince, what you got, man?
Hello, my name is Prince of All Anime. I make theories and review videos about One Piece on YouTube. Same goes for TikTok, and I'm on Twitter as well. And I just want to say this was a great stream. Talked about all the different devil fruits, snub, non-snub. We have Viola some reason for top 10, but it's fine. It was a great time to make a tier list. Make sure to stick to tune in to us Wednesdays and Fridays for OPU. And also, do remember to subscribe. We were able to hit the milestone of 100 subscribers, and honestly, I just want to keep going from there. Grow more of a community, talk to more of you guys, and just have a lot of fun.
Facts. Preach.
You can find me at Marshall D Preach on YouTube, Twitter. And I just want to say, even though Kaido wasn't on the list, he's definitely my favorite devil fruit. But yeah, it was a great stream.
All right. JJ.
All right, John Sherrod on all social media. As we said before, we typically shorter on Wednesdays, but when you're talking devil fruit, you ain't got no choice but to stray. But fun conversations through everybody. OPU doing what we do as always, and make sure y'all check Majin, Crow, Preach, and Prince. Everybody dropping new material today. These boys is working. Make sure you support these creators.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
Zane, talk to the folks.
Hey, man, it was a fun stream. I'm glad to be able to talk with y'all about all these devil fruits. Had some interesting lists today, but it was still fun and everything went smooth. You can catch me on Twitter at Daimyo-sun. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the next one.
All right, Ben, last but not least is the idiot that left Kaido off the list. I'm sorry once again for that, fella. But Kaido would have been 1 or 2 on every list. So just put that in y'all mind, you feel me? So thank y'all for coming out to the stream. I am Majin Crow on Twitter. And I should start using Instagram. I'm probably gonna go follow everybody on here on Instagram pretty soon. And another one that I forgot about is Kage no Me, but that's another for another time. But thank y'all, bro. For real, if y'all watching, showing love, subscribe. I'm really
Thank y'all for the subs, man.
we really
do
for the crowd
appreciate it.
came out today. And that's it, bro. You know what I'm saying?